Happy Women's Day. God bless all of you. So, guys, I don't come again with another courageous for here. Today na Sunday. Happy Sunday, big Sunday to every one of you. So, you get gist when I carry come. As I see the gist, I say no. If I not carry and come, now wait here again. So, welcome to my channel, my correct people. So make una come, make we sit down, make we gather lis ten to this particular gist together. You understand? So my correct people, oya na the gist na be this one. Make una lis ten.
We had Jigon, that useless disabled boy that act movie, who is now a TikTok social media beggar. Yeah, he's there. He was there on how they cooked up everything that rendered, what's his name? Neramali, that rendered him almost useless. They almost killed him. What's this boy's name? Belashmuda. Is it Belashmuda or the person who works for him? Then we have another person there by name Dre. What were they doing in Mohbad's house when he died? Why are people not angry enough? Why are you angry with somebody who is looking for justice for Mohbad on social media, on TikTok? If you are really looking for justice for Mohbad, you are not supposed to be angry with the people who are standing their 10-toe feet seeking for justice for Mohbad. You're not supposed to be angry with people who is looking for justice for Mohbad now. So that means each and every one of these charlatans have been using Mohbad's death as a means of, as a cash cow. If you remember how they became very feared, how they became very triggered was when donations stopped. When people now see them for who they truly are, because they actually don't want Mohbad's body to be buried. They want the justice to continue to be dragged on, because as long as Mohbad's body is being littered around, as long as the justice for Mohbad is being delayed, donation will be coming from different aspects.
So you know the
moment the people who have been donating money realizes what they are being used for, they became angry, they became triggered. They want to go for anybody who is responsible for the donation, for the stoppage of the donation. Because you can't tell me that you truly want Mohbad to get justice, and you are all about the money that is coming in, including the useless man that gave birth to that boy.
If you ever saw the father again, Ogun.
So when people come together to lie on the Lagata, I knew they were lying. Because when they were lying on Lagata, they have gone to every platform to ensure that nobody gives Lagata
the ability
your papa. To expose what they knew that he had in his possession. Because let us put it together. Who can actually allow themselves to be treated that way if Mohbad happens to be their son or their brother or their uncle?
They should ask
in the manner in which Mohbad lost his life in his own house.
They should ask you.
Let us not forget, Prime Boy, who was never in that house when Mohbad died, went to prison for 4 months for what he knows nothing about.
Is it Baba Mohbad
that arrested? To the people that was in the house when the boy died, why were they working for free? If you people are actually concerned about getting justice for Mohbad, you are not going to be going about fighting yourself, making a scene out of nothing. A lot of you are using your TikTok account or social media account to just gather followers
for no
good reasons.
What they buy you?
For the gift. For the whatever gift they are giving to you, for the whatever donation you are getting, at the end of the day, àgùntàn yóò pàṣẹ ìṣídà olórí ibú ni yín. Láti jọ́ tẹ̀tí ń gba donation yìí náà, àgùntàn yóò pàṣẹ ìṣídà. Ẹ sì ń tọrọ náà ni. Torí the money they donated to you last week, ó ti ná tó wèrè. It's free money.
No, it will be.
There is no way you will ever do anything good with the money because it is free. Because you know that the moment they donate this money for you,
I see you now. May I go do tea?
Somebody died. That is a human being. As much as we have lost almost 1 million people in recent time in Nigeria because of terrorism, but we are talking about somebody that was murdered in his house. And some group of Olori Bruku led by Yabojo set up a WhatsApp group. Are you serious? Nobody knew the existence of that WhatsApp group before Very Dark Man helped us to expose it. All thanks to Very Dark Man, wherever he is. And you are telling me
if they don't talk
that some certain class of people are somewhere fighting people that is openly demanding for justice for Mohbad. The likes of Yomi Fabiyi. I'm not saying Yomi Fabiyi is perfect, but come on, man. That man has been doing a lot of things that you and I can see.
Somebody will come.
How many of us can actually live whatever we are doing, living our daily 2K, to be going about the way Yomi Fabiyi is going? Let us be honest.
You know they get money. They get money now.
He has to go to Abuja. Sometimes he goes to Abuja twice in a week. It
is
not for free now.
Somebody they come.
It is not for free now.
Free
even if it's going to be entering bus, it's not for free. The people is going to be meeting up there for them to be able to do the needful. Now, me and you know how the Nigerian system is functioning. We know how corrupt it is. Why are we all coming together to be fighting ourselves if we are actually looking for Mohbad? Come on, man. Two people came together. You said they're like a task of 12 million. You people were lying. You lied. They proved you wrong, man.
Lie, bow.
He never stole. Lakata was even using his money to complete the money for the useless man that gave birth to Mohbad.
Now your family useless.
We all saw it. But you didn't like the truth. You didn't like the fact that receipt came out from him.
Your family is
you wanted to continue to blackmail, to lie against him, even when you people know that it is
like
a lie.
Now
you people are dropped like a tar. It is your family that you want to move just because of what? People that has been donating money, what is
somebody go
look at you people. And over the time, for you donate for you now. Look at you people. I'm going to tell you that show for.
Very useless guy.
What's going on?
Somebody will come now.
If you're looking for justice for Mohbad, why are you fighting everybody?
Go keep quiet now.
If you're truly looking for justice for Mohbad, why are you fighting everybody? How are we going to get justice for Mohbad when you as an individual, you are cooking up stories about people who are standing in to get justice for the boy that was killed in his house? You are not angry that they went to go and change the CCTV in Mohbad's house. You're not angry that they went to go and change the CCTV. They removed the original CCTV that was in the house. They removed it and put in a new one. You're not angry that the entire house that was supposed to be a crime scene, the Mohbad's house where he was killed, you're not angry enough that they went to the house to clear everything from that house. Making sure there's no sign, there's no evidence of how the boy was killed in his house. You're not angry with that. You're not angry that Mohbad's phone is nowhere to be found. If you really want to fight, these are the key questions you're supposed to be asking. These are the things that would have led to the justice for the boy. You're not angry that the boy's body is just there in the morgue. Told them that chemical see come up and lotish you for autopsy. What is shape for you? You're not angry that the so-called girlfriend Wummi doesn't want to do the DNA test as she should have done, which is not supposed to be a big deal. If you're really angry, if you want to fight, those are the things you're supposed to be angry about. The people that was in the house when Mohbad was killed, you are not angry enough to be pointing out, to be asking for their arrest, asking the corrupt Nigerian government to have arrest. Why are they still working freely? So you expect me and you to be what do you call it? Fracas. You are stupid. People that was in the house when the boy died, you're not angry enough to be asking the Nigerian government, the Lagos state government to look into it. You're not angry that they ask your Sanwo-Olu, your governor Totsuke, Sanwo-Olu, Lagos state governor, that what is going on with the justice for Mohbad? You are not angry that your so-called governor said, say Mohbad lo ma ko ku ni, ẹ ti ya olórí burúkú wèrè ni yín, ẹ ti ṣòfò. Ìjẹkújẹ kò jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣe, orí yín ti dàrú. You are not angry that your governor, who is supposed to be the CSO, Chief Security Officer of Lagos State, you are not angry that he gave such response when they asked him about the justice for Mohbad, how he responded. You are not angry. Ìjẹkújẹ òjèlè kò lè jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́n, oníbàárà nìyí. Ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́ pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ń donate ẹ̀tàn fún yín náà, ẹ rí nǹkan gidi fi ṣe, ẹ ti ṣòfò. Olè nìyí. Olórí burúkú yín náà, donate kẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe náà ni pé kẹ́ wá sọ̀ online, kẹ́ máa parọ́, kẹ́ máa gba donation for no good reasons.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Ẹ̀sùn ọmọ tó pa sínú ilé ẹ̀sùn yẹn di cash cow. Ẹ máa wá parọ́. Ẹ wá tún mú bàbá wèrè tó bí náà bó tẹ̀ kó lórí burúkú nìyẹn náà. Ẹgbẹ́ yẹn náà máa kọrin bí dídí ẹgbẹ́rẹ́ kiri. Ayé yìí ti bàjẹ́. Ẹ ti ya wèrè. What's up, man?
Àwọn tó bá ń fi òkú Mohbad fi ń pa owó tó fi jẹun fi ṣe kíní wọn ní fi ṣe wéré kò jù yẹn lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí 950 ní bá wá sókè sir Mr. Bene, so I think ẹni tó lọ́rọ̀ gan náà àwọn náà ti wà ń bẹ̀, so I think I will meet my mark and ẹ ṣe gan sir.
Verity, it's all right.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Èmi mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń pariwo yẹn pé mo gba 3 million wọn ò ní evidence kankan láti mú sílẹ̀. Mo gba shop ẹni kan evidence wá wọn ò rí kankan múlẹ̀ alọ́sọ́dọ̀ lórí ẹbí ẹ̀mú evidence mo pé ni gbogbo wọn ń ṣe. So ọ̀rọ̀ 950 ni wọ́n ní kí n fi ṣe give away àwọn èèyàn ló fún mi fúnra mi mo bèrè ní platform mi ó dẹ̀ pé mo ná jẹ mo rò pé mọ́mí máa kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ fi lọ̀ wọ́n kí ni owó yìí wà lọ́wọ́ mi àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè mí mo máa ń stream fún àwọn tó máa ń wà lọ́dọ̀ mi àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè mí lórí fóònù mi mọ́mí yẹn wá suggest bí kí n ra fóònù bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú owó tó fún mi power bank ní kan tí ọmọ mi sọ gẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ra power bank níbẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ fowó tó kù ṣe give away láàrin gbogbo ara wa ń bẹ̀ àwọn kankan ò gbà ó àwọn tó wà nílùú òyìnbó àtàwọn kankan tó wà lọ́dọ̀ mi náà wọn ò gbà ó bọ̀ tán rí mi tí mo fi owó yẹn ṣe give away ń bẹ̀ owó yẹn dẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tó yá àwọn gáàngì tájọ kúra wájọ fúnra mi náà ni mo lọ sọ fún wọn o kò ṣe pọ́n wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ńgbà tí mo gbowó yìí o anybody wọn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o mi ò mọ oríṣi tí mo ṣe wá lọ pè wọ́n tí mo ti wá ń sọ fún wọn pé mo máa gbọ́ 950 lórí platform mi òun ló wá di wàhálà yìí o kò ṣe pé ọ̀ sí pẹ̀lú mi o wọn ò mọ bí mo ṣe ń wà táwọn ò mọ bí mo ṣe ń ṣe anything lórí platform yẹn o èmi fúnra mi kéèyàn sọ pé òun fọwọ́ ara ìṣe rẹ̀ yàn òun nìkan tí mo ṣe fúnra mi o ìyẹn dẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo 3 million mo di gbogbo yẹn dẹ̀ wà lọ́dọ̀ mi even sister Verity Lagata wọ́n bèrè lọ́ mi 3 million kẹ̀ mo ní mi gba 3 million àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan believe because àjọ wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn ìgbà tó dé stage kan náà àwọn ẹ̀gán náà wọ́n fẹ́ believe mi mo ní òkè somebody rẹ̀ evidence gbélẹ̀ pé mo gba 3 million láì nǹkan tẹ́ bá rí kẹ̀ ṣe fún mi àdè lọ sọ lórí ẹbí Lagata bí wọ́n pé evidence 3 million dà wàláì àwọn pípọ̀ yóò rí evidence kankan kúlẹ̀ wọ́n ní èèyàn kan ló sọ fáwọn lórí fóònù èèyàn kan àbádẹ́ ti rìkọ́ọ̀dù ọmọ yẹn sílẹ̀ àdúní ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o Lagata gbọ́ àwọn everybody tó wà mí báyìí wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò ní evidence kankan tí wọ́n lè fi ní ìlú pé gbogbo 3 million kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó lè mú rìsíìtì jáde lẹ́yìn àwọn mẹ́ta tó fún mi lówó yẹn including lọ́yà Kàbírù tó fún mi 50,000 ló fi jẹ́ wọ́n tún wá parọ́ mọ́ Perry pé Perry fún mi ní 250 Perry wá mo á béèrè lọ Perry mo ní jọ ibi tó bá ti fún mi 250 Perry mú rìsíìtì 250 yẹn wá wàláì Perry bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé wọn ṣe pé òun ò fún mi ní kọ́bọ̀ owó give away àwọn pípò yìí ò tún gbọ́ná tó bá àtijọ́ wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ìlara mo mọ̀ pé ogun onílara nìyẹn for sure so ó tún di lánàá nígbà tó ṣe yẹn tó rí rẹ́fídẹ́ǹsì ó ti gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ níjẹta tí olórí ẹbí bá a parí ẹ̀ o wọ́n bá tún dìde ogun ní àná mọ́jú pé mo tún gba 100,000 mi ò tún fún ya àròlé ní owó data tí mọ́mí láìtàn ní kí n fún wọn àti yá àdùfẹ́ bá ní no lóòótọ́ mọ́mí láìtàn 300,000 ló jáde látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn nígbà tá à ń ṣe project là ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn a fẹ́ ṣe orin fún ká màmá yẹn gan ìyá tó ń pè ní àánú fún mi ládé yìí àròlé gangan bẹ́ẹ̀rì tí máa sùn ní níbà ní pé kó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yóò ti sọ lẹ́nu òun ló ń sọ tí bẹ́ẹ̀rì ń dá sí lọ́jọ́ yẹn tó jọ ń gbé lórí ọ̀dọ̀ mi ń pẹ́ ok pé màmá yẹn wá sọ káwọn ṣe orin míì làwọn sọ pé bọ́lá ti máa rówó olórin máa gba owó lọ́nà òkè mo ní àwọn sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn sọ pé àwọn máa dáwó wọn ní kò sí problem mo dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí solicit fowó yẹn ọjọ́ yẹn kó tó di pé a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí solicit fowó yẹn màmá yẹn náà wò ní data làwọn ò ṣe wá tà èmi fúnra mi ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi mọ́mì mi lọ́wọ́ àbí báyìí mọ́mì àròlé ẹ bá mi fún wọn ní 100,000 naira náà ẹ bá mi fún wọn ní owó kan fira data mọ́mì láìtàn dẹ̀ gòkè lọ́jọ́ yẹn mọ́mì láìtàn ní kí n má wọrí àwọn máa ṣe data 100,000 fún màmá torí account number mi ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ rẹ̀ wọ́n náà máa fi sí account number mi mo ní kò sí problem wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe mo ti gbé gbogbo kíní yẹn jáde lẹ́nu proof yẹn jáde mo dẹ̀ wọ́n báńkì máa yọ owó ní nàìjíríà yìí náà mọ̀ wọ́n yọ 150 lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ lọ sórí opay mi mo dẹ̀ lọ yọ 150 mo dẹ̀ fi kún mo dẹ̀ transfer because it's zero account yẹn mo mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ kí tó gbé zero account jáde nítorí dúró ọjọ́ ìní náà ni mo dẹ̀ send 100,000 naira fún owó data mọ́mí láìtàn dẹ̀ wá wọ́n dẹ̀ náà máa support mi ní project tí mo ń ṣe 100,000 èmi kọ́ ni mo lọ bó lórin sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ o ẹni tó ṣe orin tó ṣe project mi kọ́ ni mọ́mí àròlé gan ló tún bá olórin sọ̀rọ̀ o ọwọ́ wọn ni gbogbo owó yẹn dé sí o kẹ́ ẹ máa wọ àwọn èèyàn o so no 350 is not the money 300 naira 300,000 is not part of the giveaway àtọ̀ yẹn ti pẹ́ gan yẹn owó yẹn gan ti pẹ́ ó ti gbé yẹn ti pẹ́ àti more than 2-3 months rọ̀tí à ń sọ yẹn kó tó di pé ó di giveaway December ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ẹ jọ o so mọ̀mí lẹ́yìn tó dé ní àwọn máa support mi pẹ̀lú 100,000 fí mi máa support yẹ so ọ̀rẹ́ wọn kọ́ máa sọ́dọ̀ wa mọ́mí àdùfẹ́ máa mọ̀ wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ wà lọ́jọ́ kejì mo ní mọ́mí àdùfẹ́ ẹ wá support mi mo ṣe project kan dẹ̀ ní project wo la ṣe àwọn mama yẹn gan ló ní fẹ́ ẹnu sí pé project báyìí la ṣe mo ní kò sí problem wọ́n ní kí n má worry pé àwọn máa support mi but Nigeria account mi èèyàn kan wà ń bẹ̀ mi fẹ́ dárúkọ ẹni òun ló send account yẹn sí mama yẹn nínú inbox Nigeria account náà send sí àwọn kò sí báwọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe àwọn òníbi táwọn ti ń send owó sí Nigeria mọ́mí láìtàn dẹ̀ tún gòkè lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí n má wọrí àwọn bá mi gba owó yẹn àwọn sẹ́ẹ̀dì sí mi so far táwọn ti ní account number mi màmá yẹn dẹ̀ lọ gbọ́ owó yẹn gan pé 100,000 màmá yẹn lọ fowó tó kù sí tówó yẹn fi pé 100,000 wọ́n dẹ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀dì owó yẹn sí mi. owó tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí ìyá àròlé yìí ni mo dẹ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ sí 200 pé ká fi ṣe project tá a fẹ́ ṣe. màmá yẹn wá ń claim lánàá again lẹ́yìn tó ti gba 100,000 naira owó data wọ́n tún wá ń claim pé màmá àdùfẹ́ owó tán fún mi ká fi ṣe project pẹ́ iná mo kó fún ẹ̀yin ta mi dá láàrin mi àti olórin tí mi ò bọ́ lórí sọ̀rọ̀ rárá ẹ̀yin náà lè tún gba 100,000 200,000 yẹn náà 100,000 receipt lẹ́sìn hàn mí o ẹ wá lọ ń bà mí jẹ́ ẹ wá kúkúrọ́ papọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tó kù tá ti jọ ṣe 360 rí níta làwọn lọ́dọ̀ kàrí mọ́ tí mo mọ bí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń roll ẹ wá lọ ń pa irọ́ mọ́ mi pé 100,000 tí mọ́mí àdùfẹ́ fẹ́ mi yẹn mo ní kémi tún kó fáwọn kó jẹ́ 200,000 owó dẹ́ta mo ní níbo náà ti ń ṣe yẹn. so nǹkan tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tànà yẹn nìyẹn o mọ́mí wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́mí ájì àyè wọ́n rò bí ọ̀rọ̀ yọmi tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ mọ́mí ájì àgbogbo yẹn fẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu ẹ lísìn kẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa ṣe rí yọmi tí n bá mo gba onílé ajé gbọ́ ju yọmi lọ yes mo lè má ti rí onílé ajé sójú mo lè má ti bò onílé ajé ṣe ẹni tí mo lè má wá sí ìbáwá sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ mo trust onílé ajé dan yọmi ẹni kí nìdí èmi bí mo ṣe wà gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀sán lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì tí lọ corona inquest ẹlòmíì ò tí lọ corona inquest rí ẹlòmíì gan ò tí lọ sí conference tó ń ṣe rí ẹlòmíì ò tí jáde rí kó lọ ṣe protest èmi yìí mo ti jáde lọ ṣe protest tí yóò mi fi wálẹ̀ síbẹ̀ tí yóò mi dẹ̀ ti travel out of the country táàdé mọ̀ tó bá kó mi kọ́ tí mo bá wà lẹ́wọ̀n Ta ló fẹ́ wá gbà mí lè ṣọ́rọ́ mi iṣẹ́? Ọjọ́ tí Yomi máa travel bí báyìí, ṣé Yomi sọ fún wa pé ó fẹ́ travel lọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹbí? Ṣé gbogbo wa dédé àrífà onílé gbogbo wa pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ? Ta lọ sí sẹ́kẹ́rì àti Yomi ti yọ wálẹ̀ síbẹ̀ tí Yomi ti wà lábroad? Don't say who sent me, please, in that comment section. Gbogbo alájọ ń jà fún justice. Àti gba ẹmu tí mo pé ẹni tó ṣe irú kan tó tó ìfún ẹ tó bá kó wá ń jọ yẹn kan. What are we going to do? What are we going to say? Àti gba ẹmu dẹ̀ ti wà very careful nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi. So tí ẹ lè force èèyàn sí mi lórí, ẹ lè impose èèyàn sí mi lórí. Nǹkan tó bá gbàgbọ́.
The problem I have with you. You keep saying
let me talk, please. Ma, I did not disrespect you. I don't want to talk when you are talking, ma. Please.
Okay, all right.
Àti gbà yẹn, let's ṣe kí ni. Let's sọ pé kí n gba Yomi gbọ́ lọ́rọ̀ yàn. Mo dẹ̀ wò pé gbà tó dé stage kan lóòótọ́, mo tẹ̀lé Yomi, mo ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ kí n ṣe normal lórí justice for Mohbad. Gbà tó dé yà mo dẹ̀ quit. Mo ní mi ṣe justice mọ́. Say by force onílé ajé. Ṣé force náà máa fi ṣe nǹkan ni? Mo dẹ̀ declare ara mi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ rí mi kí n ṣe justice kí n ṣe anything mọ́. Mo dẹ̀ sọ pé mi ò ṣe justice mọ́. Mo dẹ̀ lọ jẹ́jẹ́ mi. Mo dẹ̀ lọ ṣe nǹkan ìdí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá wò pé alájà yìí dé wá wá lánàá àbí jẹta sọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá ní ìwọ tó bá 3 million tó wá sọ pé kíní kan. Mo ní alájà ṣé mi àti ń jà ájíà.
I never mentioned 3 million o.
Kémi àti ń jà ni.
I never mentioned money.
Ẹni sùúrù ṣé mi àti yín jà ni? Mo ní èmi àti yín ò jà náà jà. Why tẹ̀sí wá attack mi bẹ̀rẹ̀? Tẹ̀ wá attack me. Yes, my platform is toxic. Stay away from my platform. Yes, why is toxic is because I don't want justice in my life. I don't want justice for Mohbad again. That is why mo lọ jẹ́jẹ́ mi. Mo lọ ṣe nǹkan èmi tó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ lè máa impose nǹkan lé mi lórí ni? Èmi ni mo ti wá sí justice, mo ní mo fẹ́ máa ṣe justice. Nígbà tó dé yọ onílé ajé tí ọba ní yóò ṣe nǹkan mọ́ ṣọ̀rọ̀ yọ ni. Kò ṣòro náà. Why tẹ́sí máa fi kí ẹ máa sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yọ kí n máa ṣe justice. Lóòótọ́ mo ti bá Kàrímọ́ lọ, mo ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ Kàrímọ́ gbogbo àwọn tájọ́ ń drag ara wa yọ onílé ajé. We are in one group, in one family that time. Mo dẹ̀ pull ara mi yọ kúrò mẹ́gbẹ́ mi ò ṣe mọ́. Is it by force? Ẹ̀dẹ̀ wa ń kúkú oríṣiríṣi nǹkan lé mi lórí. Pé mo gba 3 million, mo gba owó, mo ṣe gbá, mo ṣàwo. Èmi fúnra ara mi, àwọn people yóò sí bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi fúnra mi mo solicit owó yìí. Èmi fúnra mi mo tún lọ kó bára mi lọ́dọ̀ wọn. And they wọ́n pariwo pé mo ṣiṣẹ́ mo gba 3 million. Ní evidence kankan tẹ̀lé fi ní òun. Rí proof kankan. Ẹ̀yin tó bá ní brain dáadáa. Á bèrè pé okay, ẹni woman yìí ṣe gbá, ó ṣàwo. Okay, bring proof. Evidence ni o ma fi ń jà. I mean, bring evidence to me, but you people did not even have a single evidence to nail me down. Why are we like this? Gbogbo àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń bú mi èmi àti wọ́n ti jọ drag àwọn èèyàn ẹ̀jọ̀. Alájà jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa tó bá tẹ́ mi ló bá ti tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Onílé ajé give me time to talk, please, sir. Àti àwọn tá a jọ ń drag ara wa yìí, we are in one group before. A dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí green map lóríṣiríṣi síra wa. Sáàdì ẹ̀mọ́ bá ṣe ń kúkú lies against people. Why? Tó máa ń kúkú lies orí mi tí mo fẹ́ fi wá back down. Tí mo fẹ́ fi wá ká mi lára. Tí mo fẹ́ fi kú. No! I won't back down. Because mo mọ̀ bọ́ ṣe ń wó roll. Èmi náà máa roll pẹ̀lú àjọ roll tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. So, why tí mo máa sọ pé àwọn máa sọ pé ó kú bí tí mo fẹ́ gbà? Kò sí nǹkan tó lè sọ fún mi tó lè dùn mí, kò dẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó lè sọ fún mi tó lè bí mi, tó lè jẹ́ pé ó lè pull me down. Mo ní mi ò ṣe justice mọ́, ṣe justice ni mo ṣe ni. Àtijọ́ ò lè ti rí mi kí n gbẹ́nu wá sí justice. Anything like justice, mo ní mi ò fẹ́ mọ́, mo dẹ̀ ra walk away. Jẹ́jẹ́ mi. Kí wá ní wàhálà ń bẹ̀? Sálájáde ni mi àti ájí àjọ ní ẹni kàńtà kọ̀ọ̀kan kó tó di pé wá attack mi lórí platform nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Yomi. Ṣé bí Yomi ṣe bá ń bú, ṣe bá ń ṣe gbá, ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí mo sọ ń sìn èmi tí mo ti orí mi la ikú lọ sí ìdí kan tí mo wá dé alájẹsí ẹ fi ijọ́ kan lọ kòrónà àbẹ fi ijọ́ kan lọ sí ìta kẹsàn pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ protest orí TikTok lẹ ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ náà kí n wá gbéra kí n lọ tí n bá jábúrò yín àbọ̀mọ́ yín tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé inú ò ní bẹ́yìn gan sí mi ẹ̀yin gan ò ní bá mi jà ni. ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ sá ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òun fún mi ní 3 million let the person come out olórí ẹbí ní pé kẹ́ ẹ mú rìsíìtì wá bá wọn onílé ní kẹ́ ẹ mú wá làgàtà ní kẹ́ ẹ mú wá ẹ rí kankan fi náà mi kò sí kankan báyìí tẹ́lẹ̀ fi náà mi down wá.
Madam Fini.
Yes, sir.
Fini. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ sọ mo ti gbọ́ you I've heard how you said but mo fẹ́ sọ kankan fún yín. Terry, most of us, maybe few numbers of us, we are actually seeking for justice for Mohbad. We are really seeking for justice for Mohbad. I've said it before, I will say it again. I know it's not going to be easy because the country that took the life of Mohbad and the people that took the life of Mohbad, they are Nigerian. And they are Nigerians, and it happened in Nigeria. In a country where justice is extremely expensive, because of the level of the corruption and the system that is being put in place. But some of us, we have been in the system for far too long, so we understood, or rather we understand how it goes, which we are ready to, to ensure that we give them the time to get justice for Mohbad, which of course we are going to get justice for Mohbad.
Amen.
Now, when you said you're no longer interested in getting justice for Mohbad, which I believe it's your personal thing. Reason why justice for Mohbad. But one thing I know is when you said you no longer want justice for Mohbad, you don't want to involve yourself in it. I believe you're not supposed to be against people that is still seeking for justice for Mohbad. Now, I'm not here to judge you. Nah, far from that. I'm not here. I don't judge people. I'm not that person. I don't judge people. I don't have time. I believe we are all grown-ups. And the man jegbe, ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo wa láti dàgbà. Ẹ lè jù mí lọ lọ́jọ́ orí, ó lè jẹ́gbẹ́ ni wá. But nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ni pé kò sí ọmọ ọwọ́ nínú gbogbo wa. So gbogbo wa tá bá wù bóyá èyí tó dáa ni àbí tí ò dáa. We all know what we are doing. Gbogbo alámọ̀ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe. Tí bá parọ́ fún yín, bóyá àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi díẹ̀, bí a mo pé FFB, àbí mo pé Àjíá, àbí mo pé Easy Love, àbí mo pé Làgàtà, àbí mo pé àwọn tó bá súnmọ́ mi tí bá parọ́ fún wọn. Kò ṣe pé bóyá wọn ò mọ̀ pé irọ́ ni mò ń pa fún wọn. Àpọ́nlé ni wọ́n fi ṣe nǹkan tí mo fẹ́. Kò ṣe pé wọn ò mọ̀ pé mò ń pa fún wọn. Ẹ̀yin náà wọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ ní àwọn èèyàn tó ń dráàgì yẹn ẹ ti jọ kún rí so ẹ mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá ṣe báyìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tọ́nu ikú ọmọ yẹn pé kó jọ ọmọ wa ní àbábúrò wa. Ṣé àwọn tí wọ́n create WhatsApp group yẹn tó ń pè tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó create WhatsApp group yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tọ́nu ikú Mohbad. Let us turn the table around pé èmi àti yín bóyá ẹ̀yin àbẹ́ mi la bí Mohbad àbí tó tiẹ̀ jábúrò wa. Ó wá ṣánkú pé ó wá kú bó ṣe kú yẹn nínú ilé ẹ̀. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó wá create WhatsApp group yẹn. Wọ́n wá ń da gúrú mọ̀mọ́ ṣàpà. Wọ́n ń gbáwájú wọ́n ń gbẹ̀yìn. Láàárín èmi àti yín ṣe lè gbà kí irú nǹkan yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ tẹ́ bí nínú yín àbí tó jábúrò yín.
Kò tí ẹ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi, kò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi.
Ẹ má wò mí. Mo ní ẹ jẹ́ ká yí padà because tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ kan tó bá ní nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn Christians sọ pé lórúkọ Jésù kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi. Àwọn Mùsùlùmí máa sọ lédè tiwọn náà àwọn ló yé. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ wo insecurity tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà yìí. Ṣá máa sọ pé àwọn tó ń kú tó jẹ́ Mùsùlùmí tí àwọn kidnappers ń pa ní northern part of Nigeria ṣàmà ní àdúrà àwọn òdòdó Ọlọ́run wọn ni àbáwọn tó jẹ́ Christian yẹn ṣàmà ní pé Jésù ò gbàdúrà wọn ni ṣe rí nǹkan burúkú kò ń lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ orí kan because you are Yoruba or you are Igbo or you are whatever you are as a human being. Evil things is not.
Don't quote me wrong. I didn't say that Mohbad do not get justice.
I'm not quoting you wrong. I'm using your words and also letting you know that I'm not judging. The reason why you are here.
I didn't say that Mohbad should not get justice. So no.
Yes, I know. The reason why we're having this conversation
because everything is toxic.
Madam Fimi. The reason why we're having this conversation is because it has to do with Auntie Me. And I don't joke with her. It is not because only Auntie Me.
In it will be for you. That's
Fimi, hold on. If it has to do with, I want to mention some few names, yeah? You see Auntie Me, FFB. There's one lady like that. She's my very good friend too. Her name is Pleasant. Yeah? You see, there's another lady by name, Lady Boomis. She's very close to me. General Lagata. These are the numbers of people. Kid Bosso, Golden Silo, Easy Love. These are the people that is close to me. Iyoba, Elori, Kolotiti. These numbers of people I'm calling to you. The way I'm reacting to what happened to between you and Antimi is the same way I will react. They don't need to be there before I will react. I'm not judging you. I'm just letting you know. Please, whatever the situation may or might be, so far, you are now, throwing tantrums to Antimi. Please, let it end and stop now.
Yes, she stopped throwing shade on me. That's okay.
She's not that type of person.
Okay. I will stop.
Antimi, Emma Darcy.
Aji Akokoyin.
I put it to you.
Yes, sir.
She's not that type of person.
Ẹjọ́, ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ mi lẹ́yìn ẹjọ́ mà. Ẹ kúrò ń bẹ̀ because mi ò rí yín ẹ̀yin ò rí mi fín rí.
Fimi, I put it to you. Madam Fimi.
Your panel
is not that type of.
No. No, ẹ má wọ Nàìjíríà. Kò sẹ́ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín rí. Ní panelist kò sẹ́ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín.
kò sẹ́ni tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi. I was on your platform yesterday.
Ẹ máa ń gbà tẹ wá bẹ̀ kí kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ sọ ló fà á.
Àmì náà fún mi. Your top grandma whatever.
Ó ti lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ má bá wọn dá sí. Èmi àtàwọn bíbí ìdájọ́ ń jà. Àmọ́ bó ṣe wọ́n.
Sọkúsọ, èmi ò àbọ̀ criminals o and she's not a criminal. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Kẹ́ ẹ lọ kú sódò ẹ̀yin wèrè.
Mi ò gbọ́ owó tí mi jọ. Ẹ fi mí lẹ̀. Ẹni tó bá ní wọ́n fọwọ́ tí bá bá láì jọ.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀.
I got you.
Káàpọ̀ yìí ni mo ti gbọ́.
Don't worry.
Any one of them contract mi ṣọ́ fún mi lówó nú ẹ̀.
Ọ̀dẹ̀ lè gbà kí ọ ní
Now,
òfin.
Madam Fimi, please.
So mo kàn fẹ́ sọ fẹ́ kí ẹ̀dẹ̀ yẹn. So ẹ fi èmi àtàwọn tó ń drag mi sílẹ̀. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú mi. Anybody tí ó bá fẹ́ toxic ó máa dá sí. Ìwọ tó bá fẹ́ toxic máa dá sí. So kájọ máa lọ.
So, Madam Fimi, please, personally, I'm urging you. Sherry Bim Shewa, Elepele mi, Emi Osheto Mangba nonsense. Now, I respect people. I don't know whatever you're going through, whatever the situation, whatever that led you to say you don't want to be part and parcel of getting Joseph Mohbad. It is best known to you. Nobody has any right to question you.
Mohbad should not get justice, but I just scream.
I understand.
You know the reason why? Because everything, everywhere is toxic. So that is why mo ṣe yọra mi kúrò pé jẹ́ kí n máa lọ wá nǹkan mi ṣe lórí TikTok.
That is why I said.
You understand?
That is why I said it is best known to you.
Justice, you two you are doing.
Remember before you came, I slightly.
So it's not by only justice. Your platform is not for only justice.
No, not at all. My platform is not. No. Before you came, I slightly spoke about the money they donated to you. Whatever you choose to do with the money, from the information I gathered, I believe you are supposed to you.
And I've explained to them. I've blessed myself. Àràbúrò dẹ̀ Àràbúrò dẹ̀ lè pààyàn. Tásìkò lè pààyàn.
That is why I said.
Anybody bá fẹ́ ṣe tó bá ń bí ẹnu ẹ lọ ọmọ ọlọ́pàá kí wọ́n fi mú mi lé mi mo wà lé mi. Tó bá dẹ̀ ń búyàn ọ̀nù ó lọ pẹ̀kù sọ àti ó lọ já sí.
Ó ti yẹ olóṣì olè ìwọ ń sọ pé kò ṣe tó máa bí
Camera down. Zenobu Cairo.
Zainab. Madafimi, I will need to relieve you now.
Camera. Ọ̀rẹ́ wa sórí ti Cairo.
Zainab, it's okay.
Zainab, calm down.
Zainab, please, I beg you, please, let it go like that. Nǹkan tó ṣe kókó ni pé I don't want her or anybody to disrespect her. That is what me I'm after. I don't all those kind of drama. I want to, whatever the situation may be, she owes the people that donated money to her, she owes them explanation. They will settle it. But please, let us not bring that drama here. Zainab, please. Allah move it back. Joe, torí Ọlọ́run má bínú.
Lagata ṣẹ́ríwèrè tẹ̀ ń bíjà ṣẹ́ríwèrè tó tó ń ga sáàtì jẹ́ ṣẹ́rí olórí aláyébàjọ́ ọmọ ìdánwò òfò yìí ìyàwó olè orí pápá ẹṣẹ nǹkan káfíńtà tí ò ta tí ò yin jẹ olórí burúkú olè ó ṣe nọ́ọ̀sì kò gbé ẹ nọ́ọ̀sì hospital padà run down ni mo ṣe kámẹ́rà dà ṣọ́ọ̀pù ẹ̀ bí ìgbẹ́yẹ torí ẹ̀rí gáàsì gbèsè ẹ̀ pàjẹ́ bó ṣe kámẹ́rà dà
Now, ṣe rí pé ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad. Ẹ̀rí nǹkan tí máa ń sọ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad. A lot of people, they don't want justice for Mohbad. I swear, they don't want justice for Mohbad. Because you can't tell me that you actually want justice for Mohbad and you are fighting every other individuals who are seeking for justice for Mohbad. It's not possible. You're not looking for justice for Mohbad. If you're looking for justice for Mohbad, because let us be honest here, we have people that have donated money for justice for Mohbad, which at the end of the day, the whole thing is like this. Oh, Tori Ekpara now. They knew they were scammed because the donation that they took from these individuals was all scam, was all lies. It was all lies. Because they want to get autopsy, they want to get toxicology and blah blah blah. It was all lies. None of these things has been done. None. So tell people about really what justice for Mohbad. Why are they creating drama? Why are they fighting? Why are they fighting each other? Why are they? I don't know. Hey, let's something better. Why justice? Tell me, the body pay ele lo platform. Of him be the question. Ma wa lo attack e. Ma mú picture àwọn èèyàn. Ma fi sórí platform yín. Ma bú wọn. Ma wa address ibi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ma wa address ilé. Ma wa address àwọn picture ọmọ wọn. Ma wa address ọkọ wọn. Ma bú wọn. Dẹ̀ sọ pé wá justice for Mohbad. How does that even make any sense? I know a lot of people that lost their jobs because of justice for Mohbad. I know a lot of people that lost their relationships because of justice for Mohbad. So you will take people's picture, you put it on your platform, ma bú wọn, ma sọ pé wọ́n ní HIV, ma sọ pé you cook up all sort of things. I'm trying to understand. Is that justice for Mohbad?
Someone said to me that ìwọ alára gbígbẹ yìí wọ́n ní tó bá mọ iye owó tára ìfiri báyìí. You will forget it. Maybe they think I just buy the body like that. It might be alára gbígbẹ to you, but it's good for me.
Auntie me, how are we going to get justice for Mohbad
Ẹ kò sọ wá àwọn tó bí o. Torí ìyàwó bá ní fídíò kan tí mo wò lẹ́yìn ẹ fi wálẹ̀ ká lọ sọ́ọ̀tì kan. Although it's an old video anyway. They don't need justice. Our color kan wa Ọlọ́run adé fọmọ yẹn rí. It might not be soon, but later, ó máa rí justice. Ó máa rí justice. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó sú wa náà ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó sú everybody. So it's okay.
Because the check, you may or you might not like Egbon Yomi Fabi. It's okay.
That was
the way you don't
trying to come in when she was saying they are imposing. But you know she justice more. So why are you going after him? To the extent people go platform as all our panelists, everybody is just calling Yomi Oli. Me, Yomi Sheda. I don't even know Yomi from nowhere. Abi Moparoni. Not that I know him.
Yes, no.
I don't know him, but Moba nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn náà ni. Kò tí yé.
Egbon is trying.
Yomi Oshoto to the fullest. For me, so far, me ti rí nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But to them, that is what they see. Me, they blame him because they've rolled with him in the past. So it might be true, it might not be true until I see an evidence. According to Godzilla Gatano Master, when someone says something to you, you need evidence so that you convince other people and let them know exactly this is what the person is doing. Without that, you can choose whoever you want to support, and I can choose whoever I want to support. Me,
At all.
You supporting anybody is not my cup of tea. Me supporting anybody shouldn't be your cup of tea. But how can that be? Imposing you. Justice more. So why are they going after him? Why are you calling him Ole? Surely Jomoyin ni kema pe ni Ole. Bá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà ń jọ yẹn ni ó dẹ̀ ti bá wa set oníkálukú ti lọ. When I see her, we even say hi to her because èmi ò ní báyọ̀ ọjà lèmi ń tà. Mi need àti máa create enemy kan tí ò sí. Ọjà ni mo wá tà lórí TikTok ilẹ̀ tajà mi kí n pa owó mi kí n gba lé mi lọ. But yóò mí pé tá a bá rí nǹkan tí ò dà kàmá, it's just a question mo bèrè mo ní Fimi, I was surprised that this is happening to you because ìwọ ló gbé wálé Boboto cast yẹn ìwọ ló tú láṣìírí síta. Why is this happening to you? Ó tán ò bá wọn panelist ẹ̀ ṣe gan mi mú ni. Before I know it, she blocked me. She didn't even allow me to say anything. She blocked me. Me, they blocking. I'm about to block me back in kúrò láyé. Ìyẹn normal thing ni when you don't like person, you block them. But I don't do it. Only childish play lèmi rí sí. I don't block anybody. Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much.
Because ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, every time tí bá ń rò ó máa ń sọ pé if we are looking for justice for Mohbad, we are not even supposed to be fighting.
Ẹbí gbogbo ọ̀nà ló ti ń táṣìírí wọn jáde ọtí mọ àwọn tó jẹ́ mú àwọn tó jẹ́ mú. How can you be saying you are looking for justice? Ó dẹ̀ lọ bá wọn opposite ó lọ bá wọn ṣe ó lọ bá wọn fún wọn ní information. I don't understand people's mentality o.
Because if you ask me, because the check over the years, Ẹ̀gbọ́n Yomi gan ọṣẹ ìdèmí by gan ni. Àwọn náà lọ send the request.
Kó wọlé wá, a ti jà fún kó wá ná owó kó wá spray mi.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n Yomi ẹ̀ka àárọ̀ ilẹ̀ tí mo.
Àárọ̀ la wà.
Send request. Because they want to pay justice for Mohbad. Anybody tó bá jáde pa àwọn wá justice for Mohbad. Ó yẹ kẹ́ máa gbárùkù tira wọn ni pé how do we go? Information wo ni wọ́n ní lọ́dọ̀ títí ẹ? Information tèmi ní leléyìí ìgbà kan àwo kan. Kò ń ṣe pé a máa búra wa. Boo as in how? Àbí? Àbí mi nìkan ni mo ń rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Kò yẹ kí gbogbo nǹkan yìí fàjà but you know.
Àbí? Because ó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ṣé èmi nìkan ni mo ń ronú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Because tó bá mo wá justice for Mohbad sí You said you're looking for justice for Mohbad. The only thing I want to do with you is to let you information tell me lele you. You want information to lele you. You know, we exchange information. We go on and see what can be done. Not me coming using my platform to be creating because I'm a bit confused. But most of them need mental problem. Mental problem ni alone. Mental problem ni.
Kí ló dé tí Yomi ń lọ tó ń bọ̀ bí ilẹ̀kẹ̀?
Ó dàbí pé network wọn ò dáa.
Ó dàbí. Ọlọ́run bá gbogbo èsì.
Kókólẹ̀.
Kò kéèyàn láìkì ọ̀dùn kò lè di dandan kéèyàn má láìkì ẹni tí yóò bá yẹ kó láìkì kò tẹ́ tó pọ̀ séèyàn kan. I will choose whoever I want to focus.
Bad you ke. Báwo lẹ fẹ́ bá yín lórí platform?
Possible they bar me from joining. No, not at all. I think it's your network.
At all. Network ló máa jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, o ṣe try láti pick Mr. Yomi.
Mo ti mo fẹ́ ẹjẹ́ tó send one request.
You have a number I can call on WhatsApp.
Bọ̀dá ẹ̀mí mo lè send ẹ̀ sí ní.
Wọlé Mr. Yomi. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe
network wọn ni. Ẹni ẹ̀rí send wọn.
Network ni.
Network ni.
Network. Power tap. Can someone help us to power tap? Police.
Wọ́n tún ti wọlé, wọ́n tún ti bọ́lẹ̀. Ẹgbọ́n Yomi, ẹ cancel TikTok yẹn kẹ wá wọlé padà. Ẹ cancel TikTok orí fóònù.
Èmi mò ń já wọn bọ́.
Ẹgbọ́n mi, ẹ cancel TikTok, ẹ cancel app yẹn kẹ wá tún ṣí. Because tí o bá sọ pé òun wá justice fún Mohbad, inú tèmi máa ń dùn. But on the long run, ẹ máa find out pé ẹ máa wọnú inbox àwọn èèyàn, ẹ máa ní pé wọ́n donate owó. The question is, ṣẹ́yìn lẹ bí Mohbad ni?
You see that giveaway? I will continue saying I don't understand it. Not because of Fimi's issue. I've been saying it tipe, and I don't contribute to any giveaway on this black app. Even when Mama Anjola come and meet, I say I don't do that.
Ìgbà tí ó
dàbí yọ sí mi.
Mi ìmẹ́ tó sọ pé ọ́fẹ́sẹ̀ mi ló pé ká ṣe bí giveaway lórí níbo. I don't like it.
Ó máa ń cause wàhálà ni.
Ó máa ń cause problem ni. I don't like it.
Ẹlòmíì kò ní fún ẹ lọ́wọ́ náà ti donate síbẹ̀.
Ẹ náà, ẹ bí máa ṣàlàyé ara yín ni. Ẹ bí máa ṣàlàyé ara yín ni. Because I don't know how you take money from people to help somebody and you call yourself philanthropist. How are you philanthropist? So somebody donated money to you and you are calling yourself philanthropist. Philanthropist, how?
Bennett.
My brother.
Please, I will need the link from Hello Rotary. Is Hello Rotary here talking Rotary?
Is it that old traditional one, old fashioned one?
Yeah, give me one.
No, how that got this one latest one come now, abi?
I thought you have
that local one at Ajomo.
I thought you have a thing for them.
They can get it. How do you want now? Yes, now. I will need to help you to check.
Okay, Baba.
Because last time, tell me, 2019 ni ìyá àgbàlagbà kan ìyẹlẹ́rọ ní Mahmood mi ni tó ẹrú ẹ bàjẹ́ ó dẹ̀ ti pẹ́ tí ìyá ẹ ti ń lò kò ṣe pé nídìí èmi mo kọ̀ rà á fún wọn bí mi ìyá ẹ ní mẹkáníìkì kan tó máa bá wọn repair so mẹkáníìkì ẹ kàn máa ń gbowó wọn bí 1,000 á kàn máa gbowó wọn nígbà kó bá wọn ṣe kó máa ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa ó kàn máa ń gbowó wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe lọ bínú lọ rà nígbà yẹn o mo rà ní 220,000.
Okay.
Nígbà yẹn, 220,000.
That was 2019.
2019, yeah. So, but I will ask. I will look into it for you.
Okay, Baba. Thank you.
Tagata, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, my brother.
Okay.
So
You're calling 200K. And you got to for me gift me by 200K.
I just only link it.
Me, I'm telling you wow, but
I am still okay.
but I am here, Carol.
How are you doing? I've been listening to you guys. The impression of Kanimoko very correct. Because Ibati Agia, she spoke like a mother. And then she spoke honestly. But one of the few impressions I would like to lovely correct. And this will be the opt-in time. I run a human rights organization. It is an institution approved by the government and the law of the land of Nigeria. Naturally, it is meant to be a big institution, a company on its own. Because only on human rights, to the for an approval. So when Mohbad's case on TikTok, before I came to join in, we all started Justice for Mohbad together. Are you with me?
Thank you.
So by the time
Thank you, I'm slim.
the onus is on me and ensure that I am no threat to whatever they have been contributing before. But unfortunately, there is, number one, toxicity. I don't know there is division. And I never knew that there was power play, quest to gain stardom through the advocacy. It is natural. Just like on this platform, there are some people that are loyal to you. So, if you have been speaking about justice for Mohbad, I can say, from way back on this app, apart from you, there are some of your loyalists that if they think that what I am doing is trying to overshadow what you're doing, they will stick to you. Like, oh, it's where Odile goes. I can say, and when Agia said, it's because they believe from the onset what I have come to do is commercialization of the struggle. Because as at the time and a lot of activities were needed and funding. And at that time, funding was already committed. Baba to go to say in public. Only public basically public what to say here. I want to fund normally as a human rights organization, whether on what bawani about volunteer, it is natural to say, okay, let's deposit money so that this NGO can work. But on we can pursue it without coming on TikTok or discuss with anybody. But if it is sort and see finish was when we were trying to help, standing by the public. I'm a member of the public too. The only difference is that if you volunteer allow me, let's stay on the front line. I won't become with my energy, with my resolve, and with little funding, Mama Shi, and we'll get the ship of injustice go sail to the right path. So, Madam Agia, for the last time, please, ma'am. They work with me, they were close to me before. They don't know anything about me.
Hi, Mr. Yomi, let me come in quickly.
Okay.
I understand you, yeah? But that was the main reason some people are having issue.
Oh, yeah, me. Most
that believe you. I want all they believe, you know.
Agia,
everybody
I got you.
Like you.
Agia, I got you. Where I get my bomb, so okay. None of those people that really move close to me. Move close to me because they are my staff or they work with Break the Silence Foundation. No. They move close to me because they felt like we are on this app on Justice for Mohbad. So Tio Bafiti Washi will disturb you. And as at that time, I am on the field. There are some relevant information, some threats. Actor, the popular activist in it. Just activism, but Justice for Mohbad. You know, for it only by essence. Control count the kind of meta to for it on because for it on. Control me. I kept saying, case of baggage shower me. So they know this is an activist and I am a decorated human rights ambassador with US Embassy and Crowley. So naturally, when they are coming close to you, they bring you to their platform. I was naive. Somebody clicking go by, multiply the platform. So most of those people don't want in different platforms. Okay. So I was trying to be humble. I must satisfy everybody. Platform send the support. One more thing it requires money. They will not say we will support it. The moment they see you on another person's platform, because feedback. So I can say, to keep to my chest. And it don't represent the platform to share donate for me. You might be supporting me. You lose sense me. But these are classified information. Oh, they might law me WhatsApp. Alpha, what is this? What is that one? When I don't know who I am dealing with. That you are donating to the NGO or to whatever I'm doing does not mean I should give reckless information. So before I could say Jack Robinson, want to work on one platform meeting, and they will climb up and ask intriguing questions that you have no choice than to be economical with your information. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra, mo fi sáré mọ̀ sí mi búra, kọ́ wa lọ sókè, kọ́ wa lọ sílẹ̀, kọ́ lè mú mi gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó, pé mo ṣe owó báṣubàṣu, àbí owó kan ṣẹlẹ̀ dẹ̀ pákọ̀, ó kákò, bóyá owó kan wá lọ́ mọ́ mi lápò, mi ọ́n fàyọ̀ jáde mi fàyọ̀ tán, àbí wọ́n wá débi kí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n compromise on justice for Mohbad, àbí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n bá mi bí mo ti ń bring èèyàn kan down. Àbí wọ́n bá mi bí mo ti ń parọ́ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjẹká parọ́ pé àti fẹ́ rí, they are just cooking up nonsense.
I know.
So when people give that assertion, I was a victim of a statutory rivalry and delusion. People wants to ever get to our global case in the case of Mohbad. As at that time, people thought anybody could get fame. But I'm a very dark man. She wanna get fame of Iloruko. Thought if you advert for she so anybody will believe that can't buy can't fear anybody. I am saying popularity, my day, you can't stop people from wanting to be popular. But I only want to invest my fame, my connection, my NGO, my experience into this. Baby, if I don't want the Mohbad, because as at that time, we believe even will face the government and say, you must pay for this injustice. That's the Bible government as activists, we are willing to face the government. Case of Bagasha, we shall Yabo, Yabo at the princess, only princess Paosalo. Yabo will pass a year. Muka is on the Senate if you are okay. Kokosari of your music by Abotona. Ṣùgbọ́n sáré fún all the government in Lagos State. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà mo takú sí Lagos State government. Wọ́n ní life imprisonment, mo ní kò jọ ṣé life imprisonment bàbá ìṣẹ̀wá ṣe kò ti jáde kò ti máa gbádùn ara ẹ̀ sìn. Ẹni tí wọ́n parọ́ pé 16 years lọ́rọ́ lọ ṣé èèyàn máa bọ́ mọ́ kékeré sùn? A ní kó lọ lo 3 years ní special offences court. People don't use their brain. Ní kóòtù yẹn, o ò lè lo 3 bí ẹ̀dá. Minimum tó máa mú jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ ní 40 years. Ẹ lọ gbogbo history kóòtù yẹn. mo fèsì kóòtù yẹn mo wọnú kóòtù yẹn jọkọ adájọ́ ní I'm coming ó lọ research ó pe ọlọ́pàá ó pe ìjọba ní pé ṣé Yomi yẹn ti sáàṣì ṣé kò yẹ kó fẹ́ dàbí rú because I put my life on it. So when I came on board I was honest and respectful to everybody. tèmi yóò lọ wá pè mí látòrí Instagram how many of my colleagues wọ́n máa pè tó máa dáhùn kò ṣe wọ́n promise mi lówó tẹ̀bá tẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ wo sùsùn ẹ fẹ́ rán èmi àgbàlagbà yìí ní iṣẹ́ ìpè wá gbéra láti Abẹ́òkúta wọ́n máa rìn bí ẹ onígbóná lọ sí odidi Lẹ́kì look at the distance ó máa ní iye tó ti àwọn tó ń kó fún mi gan tó jẹ́ fancy wọ́n fẹ́ kí mi lásán ẹlẹ́bí kan sọ pé come and thanks for coming $5,000 oní $2,000 oní $1 million mo láwọn mi tí mo lọ bá ti bá lọ wọ́tọ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n máa tẹ̀wọ́ fún mi ẹlòmí àkóyọ̀ sunu ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fáwọn fíìmù lásán lọ go to my page see the kind of dollars tó fi máa fi ṣeré lèèyàn kọ́ máa wò sùsù tí ò fún mi $1 rí àwọn lòun ló ń pàṣẹ fún mi pé kí n gbéra láti òdìdí Abẹ́òkúta as a convener as a popular actor as a human rights ambassador a consultant in human rights wà wá pè mí kí n gbéra lọ o ò fún mi kọ́bọ̀ o ò sọ fún ma ṣe wọnú lé yẹn mo kàn gbéra lọ màdé gbéra lọ sódìdí Lẹ́kì. Do you know what it means to get to the second gate? Look at how long it will take from Abẹ́òkúta without paying much sanwó fún mi. So me ò like the justice in bó ṣe wú aláyẹ lọ and then when they realize that they cannot use you ebi ọmọ gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. So my only problem was that any platform tó bá wà pẹ̀lú wọ́n believe pé tàbá ti sọ pé à ń donate fún ẹ going to another platform òun wérò lọ́bẹ̀ ni mi ò lè tún bá garun máa wọ ẹ̀mẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ èmi ò tètè mọ̀ because èmi believe pé we are just educating. Part of my job is advocacy and human rights education. I'm a consultant. Mo lè teach, mo lè certify on human rights. I can say. So, èmi kàn honor àwọn èèyàn, mo ń pa àwọn èèyàn lẹ́yìn, but they thought the reason I was going around was because of money. Look at even the kini kan ẹ̀gbọ́n Wummi yẹn. Èmi ni wọ́n send nǹkan sí. Mi ò kì í ṣọmọṣẹ́. Àbúrò mi, my younger brother is 40 years. To lọ́jọ́ orí. I just saying. At the end of the day, ó wo sùsù. Mo send the crucial information sí mi. Chat bí Wummi ṣe bá Mohbad lélẹ̀. Wọ́n send the video. Mo send ẹ̀ sí ẹ in confidence. Kò síjà kò sí kankan tí mo fi send ẹ̀ sí ẹ o. Ó dá kí tó jí láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ó ti send ẹ̀ sí gbogbo ta. Ó ló fẹ́ fi dá Bukky Jesse lóhùn. And then they were like, okay o. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ṣe kíní kan wọ́n ti change the story o wọ́n ní kò ṣáàdúrà bọ́ ó jẹ́ Dàmọ́lá kan ni I'm not your puppet approach ìta máa ṣe lórí social media how to speak máa ṣe kí irú èmi kàn pagiri máa lọ gọ̀ǹbọ̀ they said they want to okay ṣọba lọ́bẹ̀ mi ní mi ò lọ ẹni ẹ máa send owó mi ìbéèrè pé iye báyìí ẹni ẹ máa send to no problem ẹni ẹ máa send owó sí fún mi kí lọ no problem I will go but I need to make consultation I will speak with my lawyer I spoke with powerful people in police. PR ọlọ́pàá Joseph Benjamin I had to put up the chat don't try to go to that government papa please executive deputy commissioner of police panti kó dín pẹ̀lú wọn and I spoke to the man he said Mr. Yomi I have ordered them to transfer the suspect and whatever it is to the state command mo dẹ̀ dúró sórí page mo ń dúró paparano yẹn dẹ̀ wá ó dẹ̀ send the request to me I was just on my live video trying to update people because tó bá pẹ́ jù máa ń wọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ so I went on my page ebi ọmọ yàtọ̀ ó sẹ́ndì co-hosting sí mi ò lọ sí page.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pick ẹ nìyẹn.
ó torí pé co-hosting ni mo ṣáà ní kó sẹ́ndì kan pé okay ẹni àwọn àjọ wà lórí kiri just because I am not talking on her page this guy rushed down to the stuff ó sẹ́ndì request kìíní yẹn gbé sókè paparano yẹn gbé sókè the next thing you are attention freak. You are attention free. Can get out. Wo báyìí pé tí o bá ṣe nǹkan tó dé ní kọ́ wò ni. Why would anybody think I deserve?
ọmọ ẹ ló ń bu yín bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ nà.
Láì ṣe láìrò.
Lórí life.
When I just see that kind of people, any people I have dealt with, they said I'm not straightforward. Ẹ jọ tí máa wá tiẹ̀ wá ṣe wàhálà lọ. Kí n pàgìrì lọ gọ̀ǹbọ̀. Ta ló lè gbàdúrà kọ́mọ tó ń bí? Nínú kéèsì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sensitive case bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Kókò lọ without caution. You can't throw caution into the wind. But they are pained because pápẹ́tọ́ délẹ̀ fún ẹ kí ló dé tó kó sí.
Agilinti ló mú.
So they will come back and say, when you look at all these people you are dealing with, individual Nigerians don't support the struggle in this stage. I don't have any problem with them. The only few people on the problem with I want to time on platform people that are loyal to Benin. They believe Benin is not happy that one supports your page here. Your meeting on the platform with me. I want to loyal, they will be abusing me. Finally, your was straightforward. If you had told me you are working for my platform, but it's absurd. Even if you operate, but I'm not being no. Operating here. The only reason why it's prolonged, only I should leave TikTok and go away because Emma Baby Lord again. Musheni, Tobaje Payeni, Emi Ogbe, Ori Binimawa. I will pursue that justice and I will ensure we get that justice. People report here, and I got to that stage. And at the end of the day, so I get to to why I say, what have I stolen? The sad reality is this, my brother. Emi Koni won't donate to him. It is because of arrogance of ignorance and myopic thinking. Donate to NGO. If you donate to an NGO without force, don't feel probably my source it up and donate to break the silence foundation can reach you are killing that never donate to NGO. NGO but you are attacking the leader of NGO. Baba mi, mo mọ ye gbèsè tí mo ti fara rọ. Mo pa iṣẹ́ tí mo ń ṣe. Iṣẹ́ táyé ti fi mọ̀ mí. Tí mo ti fi níyì. Mo dẹ̀ pàtì kò sẹ́ńtórí mi location wọn ti bẹ̀rù pé ẹni ẹlẹ́ni kò lè lọ ṣe fíìmù. Just picture pé kẹ́mi lọ́ọ́ máa ṣe fíìmù ńgbà yẹn. Kí n jókòó ti ru Kàdóso. Jìgan tẹ́mi ò mọ̀ pé ó wà ní WhatsApp group pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀. Ṣé olórí burúkú ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀? Olórí burúkú ọlọ́run kó tó yà láàárọ̀ olórí burúkú ọlọ́run máa bá tiẹ̀. Tí ọlọ́pàá máa fi bó mi wọ́n location ọ̀tọ́ máa ká mi mo ṣe ń gbéra kúrò location tọ́dẹ̀ àwọn ọbẹ̀ tó bá lọ sí mọ̀ pé wọ́n á bì èmi ò ní mọ̀. So when spiritually I was told pé ìjà tó ń jà ẹ máa rí justice yẹn o but you have to abandon iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe. Are you willing to sacrifice? Baba, I just built my house. Mo ṣe ṣe go to Google Yomi family housewarming. May 1st,
even before your housewarming, I've did a video for you. I've been a Bene.
Yes, now.
Only that I can't tag you.
I just share video say. Don't share sorry TikTok one. For me, I'm telling you. Yes, about this
dragging. A lot of people.
Can you imagine? So, join TikTok. My dear brother. 2 months after, they will join Kini. But you are the Akushe. And I just look at it and say, Kido Fagubo, you are untruthful with anybody. The only difference is that they thought every information must get to them and they will be the one to have exclusivity since they donate to the NGO. So the only fault testimony they class around me when they call me to any platform.
You give me.
And it's a media person, it's a journalist, it's a level other than I want justice for Mohbad. Only host, one panelist, what's that for me? So, only star. So they start comparing themselves and they are bringing me down just to uplift themselves. So when they see that you are going to other places to give them updates, what's the problem? I want to support me. But I'm any suru no. I cannot be no. I am any be 30 seconds. Any suru. Because I want to go funny say me. So any suru no. We are demanding for justice for Mohbad. So are you telling me that some people are using that justice for Mohbad to uplift themselves? Now I'm not talking about the donations.
Yes,
I'm talking about
generating.
So when you
generating people to come to their platform.
It's a natural stuff. So when you go to their
So when you go to their platform like you are here now, it's a big deal to them.
Baba, we don't have to deceive ourselves. There is nobody to field, especially when I came on board. Because where I went to immediately was where even the police refused to go to. Police never spoke to any neighbor of Mohbad. I was the only one that came around to do that. I went into Mohbad's hospitals. I went there and I interviewed the hospitals. I have my facts.
And you.
I can say I did the live. Then going forward, I went to Lagos State House of Assembly. I wrote to them. I put up a protest there. I protested in front of the court, not to Corona inquest. I can say, and all these things were successful. But it is being funded by these people on TikTok. So all this progress was beginning to yield results. Don't forget, I am already a standard threat, an enemy to Mohbad Gongo. However, Boko time here, role to Mohbad play, he doesn't want it to be exposed.
Very stupid person.
So immediately I did my investigation. I realized that Oboroto police station back on here was a total lie.
I said it before, police station.
So
platform.
So the fact that I came out and said that, hello, if we are all seeking justice, these tales, the family Mohbad from Baba Mohbad, Wummi Adura Darosha Mohbad lost police station. And I'm like, hold on there. If you get to a police station, for whatever reason, protesting there will be oral interview. As Baba Mohbad, police will realize immediately that you are reporting that you suspected foul play. Soak with blood. And then the police will ask, the police immediately will ask, nurse Togun any labereda. So when nurse here could simbe here because Papa is a fujuri, then a case has been established. The prime suspect is on the ground. And because want to certify in the two hospitals, she might likely run away. Bearing in mind, she might want to return back to that place. Police will declare a man owns. Spending, where does she live? Or where is her hospital? They will go after her. Immediately, body detain boya Adura ni o, boya Darosha ni o, boya Wummi ni o, we need the nurse. When they not deposit the body here, mortuary. Could possible care of the come out by statement lenu Adura, come out by statement lenu Wummi. Baba Mohbad is simbe. I want to support boy you run them power your bone, GBT level. You come out for these criminals because of what you're going to go time here. Towo yin ba gboro pa ba yin se gbe eyin se ma gbon eyin o simbe eyin le ko wa fejo sun ni àti gba statement yin eyin te wa nule tell us what happened to this person eti gboku wa bi eti gbe wa bi niyan olopa ma gbe oku yen láti police station o ma lo dem so there will never be any instance for you demanding for police report money share boya we bill lo pe police report ni. Police report means that over more kilo shele so okui. Tí ẹ bá dé ko doctor report sílẹ̀, ntọ́lọ́pàá bá rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí victim àti complain àwọn tó wá fẹjọ́ sùn ló máa details in the police report. Kó tó sọ pé body has now been released to the family of the deceased for burial according to Islamic rites or after we have concluded our investigation. I want to deceive public, but I want anyone critically in thinking. When I saw I became an enemy. So I won't be motivation come after me here. That come and so activists really watch
Wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí òótọ́ yẹn jáde.
And then they were using Yomi here. Let's destroy him. And that is why you saw that lady. Only in WhatsApp group. Ordinarily, brother, I have risked too much in this case because I was just going after the truth. But she told me here. So anybody coming to say, "When you can low I won't like it." If you must stop, I think I'm alone. I want to say they are just deceiving themselves. Because so strange is an actor to Yakuma Sack, stand. I am ready. I will book it here. In all the investigation I did, she was just working for Baba Mohbad and Faboiwa to destroy all the pathway to get the truth. Because she first of Baba Mohbad could pursue justice for Mohbad. Because everything will still come back. If it is police investigation, it will come back to Talo Beo within 24 hours. You were not Lobo Mohbad Lashiri, but she lost here Lobo I want to Palashiri.
Ló Palashiri ni.
Because Leri Aduru Eje, Teleri, Kedebe sọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì tó gbọ́mọ yín pa fojú kan. Ẹ̀rí bí àdúrà àti dàrúṣà ṣe bálabàla tí wọn lè sòótọ́ fún yín. Ẹ̀rí tí ojú mi ti wú. Ẹ̀rí pé rẹ́lìn ti kán. I am saying, ẹ̀rí pé wọ́n sọ kọ́báṣe. Then immediately you would know that certainly ikú lé ní bọ́ ikú.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ló pè lábẹ́ staircase. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ẹ̀ bá mú ẹ̀.
Very good, my brother. Bless you. Additionally, human dignity of that boy, a star, was reduced to rubbles. Wọ́n ṣe bígbà tí wọ́n kó pàǹtí.
Bígbà
ilẹ̀ bàbá tó dẹ̀ bí o lè jà fún gbogbo yẹn. Ẹ wá ní kẹ́bàtì. So the fact remains that immediately that happened, and he knew all of these things. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn lọ́mọ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ kú ẹ̀gbọ́n bó ṣe máa ń rí lára ni. You will choose two things. Am I fighting for this boy? I want to cover up for those that did this stuff. Early burial is covering up for these people. Your patience is that you want to fight for that boy. And you decided not to be patient. If you chose early bury under 24 hours, you are enabling the people that murdered the boy.
Exactly.
So, and that is why we wrote a petition to the police that it should be treated as a suspect in this case, arrested and investigated, and it will come to fall. And as a matter of fact, for the first time in this case, despite the fact that Ati Jade Bitolakere, case these are cause suspects in this case. And they are already said to be alleged and complicit. Wummi is under investigation and she's on bail. In spite of that, one stall hijackers talk around underground. They try to want to hijack the case on behalf of Famoiwa so that they can penetrate and destroy the investigation. So what they want to do is take control of the investigation and negotiate for sweeping away. And I refuse. IPO Jokeigi to an SID, Mokokosho, petition, National Security Advisor, IG, Bugwe. Then the next thing now, we are in court officially against the Nigerian Police, Inspector General of Police, and the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. Bearing in mind, there is a directive from the presidency that are complaining for, to the and it will complain èèyàn money, oya ẹ lọ ṣe kéèsì yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ gbé láti Èkó wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀yin wá fẹ́ dorí ẹ̀rù tó rẹ̀yìn investigator, and this is how they work. So gbogbo Yomi Òṣèkìní kan yẹn baba, I have given too much already. I have sacrificed too much. Mo ti fọmọ mi ṣe mo ti fi ẹ̀mí ọmọ mi gan takáìtì lórí justice. Ẹni tèmi tipẹ́tipẹ́ wọ́n ti try ẹ̀ títí, but even my own son career mi mo ti sọ yẹn nù tipẹ́. In the course of this justice, property me mento, whatever it is, where I could go to women, I wait to there was a time, a whole year, me step of foot me on the And most of my things were spoiling. Gazebo, but that is our job. We must risk our everything to fight for justice. So, báwo lè ọkọ ṣe máa ń sọ pé Yomi ò lóòótọ́, òótọ́ kínníkínní, ẹ̀yin náà lè máa lọ́yọ̀ ní fún. FBI director tó bá bọ́ sórí àwọn wèrè yìí nígbà yẹn, ohun tí ò yẹ kó sọ máa sọ. Because they are drilling you as if you are before the Congress, America, Senate, America. Question tí ò yẹ kó béèrè, wọ́n máa béèrè. And they are taking advantage of the fact that you needed funding. Because àárín tí mo wọlé sí yẹn kò ṣe pé bóyá wọ́n wá bẹ̀ mí ní iṣẹ́ yẹn, èmi ni mo volunteer NGO mi. So they were expecting me to be carrying all my lawyers out. Gbogbo àwọn alára àwọn ẹ̀ tí mò ń lò, èmi kọ́ àwọn ẹ̀rọ àwọn ò lè ṣe irúṣẹ́ ìdọ̀tí yìí. Yomi, face them, will work on the background. We don't want our name or picture out there. Because these people, we don't know what they are doing. Picture ele, wọ́n ti gbé síta, wọ́n ti ṣépè fún sand, wọ́n ti ṣépè fún ilé.
And same thing ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ló padà ṣẹlẹ̀.
And nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn, it's a deliberate act to frustrate you to let go of the case. And I refuse to. So I'm saying it for the off-10th time. Mi ò lẹ́ni tí mo insult. Mi lẹ́ni tí mo àfìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ọ̀tá mi lára, èmi nìkan ni máa coordinate press conference, èmi nìkan ni máa lọ negotiate pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá, èmi nìkan ni máa tẹ̀lé wọn lọ fún operation, èmi nìkan náà ni máa ṣe poster, èmi nìkan ni máa discuss lórí TikTok, máa sọ updates, èmi nìkan náà ni máa lọ face, and there are natural enemies. Èmi nìkan ni ìyá Mohbad máa pè ní kidnapper. Even when they arrested these 3 suspects in Abuja, gbogbo wọn lọ ní lawyer, they know who they are accusing, because tọ́ba ti gbé ẹ débẹ̀. It's standard procedure. On my way, IBT complainant, they must show you where the petition came from and who is accusing you of anything. Kosi, America, the route Tibolo is through the presidency, federal government. Damola Losibe only also clinic of federal government, presidency. Spending. I don't know yet, look at Abami, near Lagos Island. 2 of the lawyers came to appeal to me. King Joe. Kilo Shele wants to be spending money. My own is let justice be served. She borrowed money. They should speak their truth. And you support the torture. They will not do that to them. Let them just tell us the truth, and this way get justice. She will serve justice in it. Mbati lawyer mi ma debe. O mo nkan tó fi hanu case file. Olórúkọ tó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. O mẹ́ni tó ń dárúkọ pé wàhálà táwọn ní. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe pé tó bá máa lọ tí gbára bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó máa kò ní kí wọ́n á fèsì wọn mi ní lọ́bẹ̀. I have started by accompanying one of the first suspects to Abuja. So where is the whole rivalry? Awalashe. Why are you all deceiving? Ìgbà wo lẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe? Ṣé gbà tí mo face àwọn commissioner of police lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí 3 seconds video lẹ́tí ṣe ni? Kí ni ẹ ti ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́? Ẹ kò lè lọ sí Abuja pé, and nobody should give you. The IG will never support any case kó gbé kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. If not because the presidency gave the directive, as of if you have anything, take it to them in the Lagos State Police Command. They will see what they can do. But when I realized that this is the high politics to involved, and the information I have, to are very credible, I approached the president and I followed diplomatic routes to pass the information. What is the rivalry? Tọ́ba ní kọ́ dalẹ̀ kọ́ tún ṣá. Tẹ́bá faru kéésì náà falọ̀ yìí, tí máa lead iwájú, gbogbo yín tẹ̀wá yẹn ṣe, ní tí máa mú jáde ṣe lè mú jáde. But I'm any sùúrù náà. The question I want to ask is if they were actually looking for justice for Mohbad, like Benin have been doing, what's up with the rivalry? What are they going to get? What is their profit? What's with the rivalry? I want to understand what the rivalry is for. Because the rivalry is natural because when the whole stuff started, TikTok allowed for grouping and for you to have some people. So some certain individuals, you cannot be seeking justice for Mohbad and you are opening your doors, your DM. I want him click on Wummi, one sọ pé àwọn tó wá justice yẹn lọ́lọ́pàá o, àwọn ti ṣe báyìí o, wà gba information yẹn wà bá wọn expatiate yẹn. Táwọn tó bá ti ṣe justice wà ní àwọn tó ń ṣe justice náà wọ́n try bí o. You are just promoting both sides depending on the information tó bá ní. What are you doing? Are you a media? Are you a justice media? Or you are a business media? Òun wà nǹkan tó máa jẹ́. So this TikTok allowed for them to group their own people. All that be NGO lójú ara wọn. I can say. Yeah. So they are like, we are also a group of NGO. I know, I'm funding me. Do you understand the difference? Because some people say, it's one of Kojo, see, government approve, and you know, the difference is that, and you are legal. So you must abide to whatever we say to you. If we donate to you as a human rights organization, you are working for us. I would have said, you know what? I only want people that would donate voluntarily. If you believe and trust in what we're doing, and then we'll deliver on the mandate. We are not doing competition. We are actually lawyer. We are only fighting for human rights. I can say. So people don't know the difference. Lawyer alone, our business, they are not winning case. We want to establish human rights. But Nteshefeni, all wrong. Nteshefeni, all wrong. Only I get defendant today as careful. Only get victim. Only get public. Only get local. Just do right by the person's side. That's our job, our primary job. And then, to buy any voice, we give voice. So it is just unfortunate that they trusted me from beginning. They know what I have come to do. Me only me Yilara. Kiwani ro wo ti fe ma wa le ti fe fi ba yi ti mo ni je. Ti o ba n wa owo lo loju ọ̀nà. Owó yẹn náà yìí ló fẹ́ fi rà. Iye ti wà. Tá a bá tiẹ̀ gé nǹkan mọ́ lẹ́nìí, which is even a lie, àti gé nǹkan rí náà. There is difference between fame and infamy. There is fame and substance, and there is ordinary fame. Tó bá ní orúkọ, jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé o ní orúkọ yẹn sí orí nǹkankan. Tí wọ́n bá kó gba àwọn àtàjọ́ ṣe fíìmù lẹ́gbọ̀ọ́ àtàbádé rẹ̀, tábà jọ dúró, kìíní kan wọlé kìíní kan, tábà sọ pé yóò mi fábì yìí. Mi ìfẹ́ mọ̀ ìtọ́fẹ́ gẹ́nu wọn, ó bẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí pàjọ́ ṣe fíìmù ó jọ yé ògbó wa. Nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ̀ yìí lè ṣe. No. Outside our own job, I can't try it. One for me, no one. One man will pull on that run life for me. Because some people share, because people want to go to see Beraga. Just be on my lane, I will be on my lane. Do you understand? So I have never at any point disrespected anybody. You know, you could see Kolemo Boomri, Kolemo, Ungolo insults below rubbish below the platform. But you're a crew. Nice, yes, because she was just trying to, be insultive, rubbish me, from class me over kilo shele. She be supporting the time she might insult me, but they stay away. They forced me to say, come back to the platform. But they know I am for justice for bad. I want to do me love it. If it's about kéèyàn máa yà ìkànṣe bí téèyàn lọ. Ibi tó fà wàhálà pẹ̀lú àti kìíní kan bọ́sùn máa ń yẹn. Mo ti ṣe nǹkan mi lọ jẹ́jẹ́, wọ́n ní o lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọba kan. Mo dẹ̀ bèrè lọ́yẹ̀ pé lẹ́yìn ibi ọdún làwọn àyẹn náà ni o. Tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún fábù ìwà yẹn just to divide and destroy the whole stuff. Èmi ò mọ̀ ń gbà yẹn. Òun ló pè mí pé ṣé mo mọ̀ pé lady bukki ìyẹ́kú yẹn o ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọba kan. Ọba yẹn lọ́ ló bí Liam ọ̀ṣìgbà kan. And I don't know what was going on. Me more relationship about me, more she connect. Madam, mo gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí o. So that people don't think I am trying to sabotage justice. Ṣé lóòótọ́ ni ó ní àkórí bẹ́ẹ̀ o? Àwọn kan lọ́bẹ̀ ni mo ní sọ́kè. Let's go on. Ó dẹ̀ bọ́ sórí page yẹn, a dẹ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ sunglass mi. No, just bring your please. Èmi ò fẹ́ rú àrífín báyìí, mo fẹ́ dọ́sí báyìí. Mo dẹ̀ stay away. And I was continuing to do the stuff. Wọ́n dẹ̀ rí pé mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe nǹkan. You were asking me, kí ló fẹ́ lọ ṣe? Ẹ fẹ́ sọ lórí program, tẹ́ bá lórí program. Information. But I confided in one or two persons. I'm just going to be doing something. If I'm done, I will report back. The next thing, they start threatening me with, I'm a draggy. When you get dragging, you know you're the one that is famous. That's the wrong move. You don't threaten me. On my dragging, based on what? Based on what? Ó sì kì sára báyìí. Ìyẹn náà sọ pé àwọn máa drag yín o, àwọn máa bú yín, wọ́n máa sọ kan. Mo ní kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ? Mo ní bring it on. They just felt like, why should you dare them? Mo ní I'm an activist. Mi ò ṣe Fẹ́mi Adébáyọ̀ tó kọ́ fẹ́ kí n máa like o. I don't want people to like me. Do right by my side. Kí ló kọ́ mi pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ drag mi? Orí ọ̀lẹ́ máa padà. And they started with their lies. But when I realized that I need to move on, I move on to the next person. Move on. Then they start saying, I want to buy shake. Before I could know, once he saw the issue, maybe 50 kobo. Do you understand? So that was my only mistake. But I would never fully regret that. But I want you know then so power what justice for Mohbad. I want to tell you one guy. So until I was Batusha wa ye beton. Moi, maybe on the problem that's not anywhere because we see what you have love me down. Mo follow my bula. Tọ́ba wa wá títí wọn lè bọ̀ mí lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù mi mówó lẹ́lẹ́ mo ṣe wà mi mú nǹkan tó ju tèmi lọ but to God be the glory gbogbo ohun tá a ṣe Zomo Awujade Dàmọ́lá Ìdí Àbíbù tá a sọ yìí nobody knew wọn ti ẹ̀ dárúkọ ìpínpẹ̀ láwọn tó gbókùn Mohbad lọ hospital Awujade and several other stuffs even as we speak. Out of the things we want to ask the government and police to do, and so far, when the Samilari left Nigeria this September, don't tell us August. It's crucial. The CCTV. Emma Begade. Neighbor Mohbad who have only record. They went to threaten the man. The boy will send the car plate number for Pelena. The picture of me. Only go if he now. That was what they sent to him. No, that's what it was. It's a female. There's another one. The first person to send the number is Baba Mohbad. The kingpin. The major person to affect Mohbad the justice the Baba Mohbad. You're not getting me. Listen carefully. The major person to affect Mohbad the justice is Mr. Joseph Oluwabamiwo Aloba. Not that he is not even looking for justice. Because any attempt to dig deep into the criminal investigation of Mohbad's demise, it compromised heavily before even taking the body for burial. And it often blessing at Wummi logo, you'll be shocked. That synergy and cooperation is inside job. Toba share on behalf of any other person in Kobotaso. But totally convince the Mohbad one of our job, so you're already abroad. I will be a job money, so they must have been doing it on behalf of somebody very close. Maybe on Parabe Mijiwai. Tabaso Amaku. Making an attempt to bury the boy in the middle of the night is off. Because the banner rejected the village head. And at the end of the day, Ojumomoni won't get you because you see there. One day you see there, passports, they were in tandem as at that time. And he never complained, he never sought justice, the problem with Wummi. He only wanted the fact that you would never be the one in charge of the property. You will never win it. So if he's not willing to accept that, he compromised for whatever reason, should go off. And Emma to your pro, there is a possibility. If it's about 200,000 back account only. Monday, any Mohbad is 5 million. And the question is, it could be a possibility that that's bullshit. I could know. So all of these things, but look, particularly what sharing one fee. Yeah, Mohbad didn't buy one of them. When we saw Papa, promise at the end of the day, let's read evidence. Baba alone block majority. True Famuyiwa. Famuyiwa is not shepherd the boss man. To say hijack the case. Famuyiwa is not shepherd Biodu Lawal to accommodate King Whitey Adurati Mohbad. These are pure nonsense. These are too risky for anybody. But because we are resolved, and when you also like him. If you join them to hate me, it's because you are never raised with the truth. To see somebody as bold as mine, it's just about boldness, money, because you cannot see what I am doing. tí mi ìbá tó bá jẹ́ pé mi ni mo sọ pé mo ṣe yẹra kúrò Nàìjíríà mi mo sọ síta pé wọ́n tún ti fẹ́ lé mi o wọ́n tún ti jẹ́ pápẹ́ fún mi wọ́n á ní mo tún ti parọ́ again torí pé mo fẹ́ lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà mo fẹ́ lọ Canada mo fẹ́ lọ sí London until that lady saw that this last onslaught pápẹ́ yòówù yọ̀ mi fábíyì ó pariwo bí ẹjọ́ ti rí ń gbóná bọ̀ fúnrọ̀ ni ó ní I took the next available flight ó ní tó bá jẹ́ pé mo lọ sí alágbọ̀n yẹn ni ó ní I will never come out again that means they have already concluded. Àwọn tó wá sọ fún pé gbogbo àwọn tó sọ fún pé mo gbé next available flight ṣé mo nílé lu òyìnbó ni I slept on the couch nígbà tí wọ́n kọ́ move yẹn because ilé tí mo ń lọ ìgbà tí mo dé Kigali mo ṣe pé onítàn pé I am now in another dilemma again I am on my way to UK yẹn ni Yomi níbo ló fẹ́ sùn ó sọ fún mi àlejò wà ń bì mo ní ẹ ṣàjẹ mo ń bọ̀ I have no choice and I can't be calling anybody in UK mo ní it's alright máa bọ̀ ilé nílé ẹ̀ àmọ́ wá báyìí machine on mo kákó sórí iṣẹ́ àmójú kí n tó fèsì Manchester lọ sọ́dọ̀ expanded I can say I have to pay ìdágbére fún ọmọ tí mo bí how many of these justice seekers ni ó sá kúrò nílé tó fi ọmọ tó bílẹ̀ kó má lè sọ pé maybe this will be the last moment I will speak to you son daddy is travelling I love you I can't even speak to my son that way ìyẹn ju owó lọ because if I tell my son ìyá ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ pé mo lọ ó máa ta àwọn wèrè yẹn lólobó I am dealing with serious enmity. So at the end of the day, people will come here and say, "Èèyàn kan lóhun kiri kan lady tó wá tó ń ké sí fáwọn ọjọ́ ń bá yá àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ yẹn. What's my business with you?" Nígbà tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ owó sí ẹ̀ wá ń pariwo. Ẹ̀yin tó jẹ́ original olè gangan tí kéèsì mú gbọ́.
He said a lot and I was really.
Òun yẹn sì ó bá wá padà sórí wọn because mi ò deserve gbogbo ohun tó ṣe yẹn ṣèbójú wa ẹ̀sìn náà ni mi sí ní hospital mi sí nísàlẹ̀ kòtò gbogbo ẹlẹ́yà táwọn náà ṣe because wọ́n ti bá sọ títí kò fẹ́ gbọ́ ṣèbó òun láìpẹ́ aṣọ kó o bá sọ pé ẹni tó ń disgrace kò deserve ṣọkó ó lé mi lọ́wọ́ mi ò lọ ni look at the press conference I convened ṣọ́jọ́ eré ọmọdé ni ìyá tó bí Mohbad ó wá attack mi ní world press conference she couldn't make any sense mo lọ arrest ti àdúrà ní court ó pè mí ní kidnapper and I still continue to say and injustice yẹn sẹ àfẹwà fún mi so ẹni tó ṣe anything better or tó ṣe anything closer to getting the truth despite that level of attack ẹgbẹ́yẹ blog tó gbé nǹkan tí àbúrò bá di ṣe ni and I continue to move on ọlọ́pàá lè ṣe ń dá mi lóhùn mo pọ̀ sí ẹ̀dá àbújá wọ́n lè ṣe ń dá mi lóhùn ṣé ẹmọ ìgbà tí yàrá ti sáré kiri pé kọ́má tó arrest àdúrà kò ṣe sọ pé ariwo tó ń pàǹgbà yẹn ẹni tó bí ọmọ gangan àwọn tó jẹ́ ẹbí ẹ̀ lèmi ń bájà pé àní òótọ́ yẹn ikú tó pa boy will come out we want to know because the public have rights in this case àwọn mẹ́ta la ní right tí ìjọba àti prosecutor gbọ́dọ̀ protect equally the public the victim and anybody accused of killing Mohbad right àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ protect equally until judgment is served that is the law anywhere in the world ask anybody. I know my job. Iṣẹ́ mi ni. They thought it's not my job. They don't know it's my job. Wọ́n lọ bí àwọn aṣeré ni. The only difference is that we're doing it on TikTok. I'm not supposed to be doing this on TikTok. But ọlọ́ba fi owó kẹ́yìn ní gbogbo ohun tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe ilé ayé. They took advantage of the fact that number one, I did not start from beginning on TikTok. Number two, I thought humility would make them to give more open support. I never knew they would take advantage of my humility. Number three, and I thought that they would respect even not where I'm coming from. My first political appointment was in 2003, 23 years ago. The Lagos State House of Assembly. Political appointment, I'm not a civil servant. I want 42 people from Lagos State. My honorable is one of them. So, and that experience is part of the things I brought to the table. And they want to rubbish it. No problem by anybody. They've destroyed my name. They've castigated me. Want to sharabu. Want to pay me lawyer. Want to welcome me sita. Want to welcome me for gono. Welcome me kaku. And so welcome me. No, only recording welcome me suki. That's too much for an individual. That's too low. Kí ló kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ mi pẹ̀lú justice?
Gbogbo ẹni mo kún rí, gbogbo ẹ̀ là ń rí.
Àwọn kan dẹ̀ fún ọ lọ́díẹ̀sì platform wọn. You can't be doing this to me, I don't deserve it. Ìṣẹ̀dá mi lẹ̀ ń ṣẹ̀nà. Tó bá jọ́ ọmọ yín ló wà mọ́túárì tí mò ń ṣe wàhálà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún. Ṣé o tẹ́ bá ní kọ́ máa fi mí go through yẹn because ẹ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀? Ẹ fracalize struggle. Ṣé mi bá yín ṣe fracas ni? Wọ́n wá gún mi ní toothpick, wọ́n á ní mi lára, wọ́n á ní mò ń ju sọ́ọ̀bù. Tí bá gbé ṣé pé direct bó lè lọ yá ìpè, wọ́n kí lọ jẹ́ gbèsè pè. Kí ni àwọn fún yín báyìí orúkọ sórúkọ? Orúkọ mo ní náà, orúkọ mo fi ń jẹun. Òun lè lẹ́yìn attack with evil.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ attack ẹ̀.
Kọ́ sọ bí tí mo ti jí owó àbí tí mo ti ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa. Ká ní pé tí má ṣe nǹkan tó dáa ni, bàbá, I would have walked away a long time ago. Olójú lójú sí ra.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Look at the way the booking just messed up everything. Ó dé mi lè mi lọ jí, mo ní kọ́ lọ jí fóònù àdúrà. Èmi ní kí DJ bá mi kọ́ lọ jí fóònù. Who gave her the information? Sákú bàbá Mohbad náà ni. Nígbà tó di pé dẹ̀ pé DJ bá mi ò lè execute. Wọ́n gbé sórí ìdààmú ọlá yẹn. Ó tún wáyé ó ní òun sọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ̀bọ̀ ni. Nígbà tó ti yẹ ó ní òótọ́ ni fídíò yẹn rí. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti pamọ́ mi kọ́.
And she didn't apologize.
At all. Ó ní èmi bára mi chat. Kid boss ni òun lè mi bá chat. Ọ̀ntìgbà tí dé bọ̀ bá lóbìnrin yẹn tó bọ́ta.
Kid boss wa.
Kò tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀. Níbọ̀ yẹn ní Mohbad yẹn ṣe wà bọ́ta. Inú ilé ẹ̀ ní ọlọ́pàá ti gba statement. Òun ló lóun fẹ́ mú mi lọ bá ẹni tó wà in charge of the central CCTV. Torí gbogbo CCTV estate Mohbad, the central one, èèyàn kan ló head ibẹ̀. So ó lè jẹ́ wádà ẹgbẹ́ nìyẹn náà. Òun ló install fáwọn individuals nílé. Bọ̀ bóun ṣe lè ṣàlàyé fún mi pé fún mi nìyẹn pé ẹni tó wà in charge of the central CCTV. Kì í tó pọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn wèrè tọpọ lọ́wọ́ ti kó yẹ pẹ̀lú Mohbad nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n yìnbọn mi lọ́wọ́ ni o. How can there be central CCTV in Mohbad's house? Ìkànnẹ́kù kọ́ báyìí kí ni gbogbo theory tẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ gbọ̀nà síbẹ̀ lọ́kẹ́ lọ ṣe. Mo sọ ti neighbor Mohbad pé kámẹ́rà wájú neighbor lé Mohbad orí ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wájú lé Mohbad. Wọ́n ní no, it can never see what happen. Ṣé kúrò lọ sí estate yẹn kẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹni kì í fún yín níbi tí neighbor kiri wà. Ó kì í yọ̀ mí parọ́. Ẹ travel lọ sínú estate bàbá Mohbad ẹ gbéra yín lọ bẹ̀. Ẹ dúró síwájú ilé Mohbad ẹ wọ ọ̀tún ẹ wo wájú ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ilé tẹ́ bá ti rí kámẹ́rà kẹ́mọ̀ kó wà in close proximity to ilé Mohbad you know that can help your investigation tó bá yẹ pé wá justice tó tọ́ but as at that time àwọn ọmọ àwọn ọmọ ni wọ́n fẹ́ justice so it's a different ball game.
They don't want the justice. They don't want.
Gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n ti block iṣẹ́ tà ń ṣe ní command bàbá Mohbad ni mo bá bẹ̀ nígbà tí mo dé zone 2 tó fi transfer kéèsì padà lọ sí pàǹtí bàbá Mohbad ni nígbà tí Àbújá náà tó sọ pé kò sí kankan bàbá yìí náà ló lọ kí ní kọ̀ọ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹta try to so at the end of the day we have to speak the truth to ourselves gbogbo àwọn tó ẹ̀ lébù bàbá yẹn gbogbo àwọn tó ń pariwo bàbá yẹn lọ́mọ ẹ̀kú they don't understand that this thing tó ń pè ní criminology sentiment kan ló fi ń ṣe if they are allowed professionals they don't underrate me ni and nítorí pé wọ́n tọ́ bọ̀ mí lẹ́nu jù wọ́n ti mọ nature mi pé I am an orator if you give me chance I will take my time I will express myself word for word don't if you know that is my weakness but you know that I have other qualities that are bigger and useful don't work on my weakness but because these people are good with fracas ebi mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn they celebrate the weakness and they expatiate it òun ló ń pín fáwọn ìyá wèrè kan tó yẹ pé ọmọ kọ́ tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sáyé wọn àtàwọn ọmọ Yomi yẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀ jù ẹ̀yin ṣe ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ mí lẹ́nu leave me and let me deliver where I'm good at ẹ má lọ síbi tí mo weak sí àfi tó bá yẹ pé ẹni ibi ní because àwọn tí ó wà ní other side wọn ò lè rí access láti drill mi bẹ́yìn tẹ́ súnmọ́ mi tó lè bá jọba justice so they wouldn't have touched my weakness strength mi náà máa feel tó máa sáré kábàkábà ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní àyè láti wo weakness mi ẹni tó bá súnmọ́ yàn náà ló máa ń ṣèyàn so wọ́n á ẹbìnrin kan báyìí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n á ti pera wọ́n ti ní wọ́n ṣe ní green app wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé àwọn òsì yẹn ẹbìnrin ẹ kò lè imagine kí irú èmi dìde kí máa sọ pé presidency is involved mi ìbọ́tàrí sọ pé mo kọ lẹ́tà sí mo kọ petition sí IG mi ni mo kọ sí DIG FCID I said I wrote to the president and I gave the trajectory nígbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yield mo gbéra láti London pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi mo lọ sí FCID mo protest ní open ground mo sùn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ títí fún 4 days òjò pa mí ń bẹ̀ òòrùn pa mí ń bẹ̀ to give noise mo refuse láti mobilize crowd mi ìfẹ́ dàlúrú with my name and my sacrifice wọ́n máa ṣe kéèsì yẹn and to create awareness ó dẹ̀ ká wọn lára the DIG told me okay Mr. Yomi we are ready to do your case limited àjọṣe but we would start arresting them after you do your 2 years anniversary and that was fún Mohbad and that was when they began to arrest and I escorted the first suspect Canada drew and join any amagbemo and that was how it would have gone seamless. Tọ́wọ́ bá hijack kọ́ máa sọ pé àwọn làwọn gbé spending kí n pò ní any reason láti sọ pé wọ́n involve mí tí ẹ mọ̀ and they mess it up with àwa la ṣe àwa la tó fi dàrin àti àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀rú tí mo fi wò pé you guys are criminals particularly the IPO so wọ́n máa change àwọn IPO yẹn ká tó lè kẹsẹ̀ járí kọ́ tó kọ́ àwọn tó kù ọlọ́run tẹ̀sí bá wa ṣe IG tó ń gbẹ̀bọ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n ti yọ dànù. Ẹgbẹ́ tó kún òfò. Ẹgbẹ́ àti òkun ó ti gbogbo òṣì tó ṣe ó ti rò kún ó ti rọ̀ṣà. Ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn ni. So that is the only little ish tó ń dá wa dúró báyìí and we dualize it by immediately going to court against the police and IG tó rà rò pé ẹgbẹ́ tó kún yẹn lè wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ àti wọ court already but a lè stop a máa reach compromise náà ni ẹ lọ parí iṣẹ́ yẹn tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí judgement yẹn kó disgrace yín. Because presidency withdraw directive one but àwọn kan ló máa lọ ṣe investigation IG ló máa fi talk okay I will replace those people for you let them do this àwọn lọrin sí wọ́n ti rìn sí pẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ tó kún ọlọ́dẹ ti bá a yọ kúrò kí ní IG kó tẹ́tí gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wa ni but tó bá lè máa fi gbọ́ ni pé our complainant our petitioner àbágbégbèsè contact yes now yes. So that's the old stuff ọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ju yẹn lọ I want to believe I've made a whole lot of sense ẹni tí n bá ṣe I'm going to use this video again to say it anybody tí n bá ṣe àfiwọ́ tó bá yẹ kó ṣe ká ó bọ̀ ìwọ tó kàn ló pé bóyá Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kò mọ̀ pé ẹ ṣe kọ́ bákan ẹ̀yin lẹ ti ń dáwó láti kinní kan tẹ̀lé ló pé ẹ̀yin lẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ àbí platform tẹ wà tó bá jẹ́ pé ṣẹ̀ ní ẹ má bínú but unfortunately I will pursue this case until it is mathematically possible to get justice or impossible. But I am not going to be falling for that. No. Government ò ní reason láti máa deliver justice. Tẹ̀bá ní bó ṣe yẹ kẹrin. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ni pé àwọn kan alágbára kan ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ní level tó lè yọjú sí tí public bá lọ́dọ̀. Alágbára olórí burúkú. Ọlọ́run máa bá tiwọn jẹ́. Alágbára olórí burúkú. So that is the plain truth. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ti sọ lálẹ́. And we will pursue it the way we should pursue it. And that justice will be served. Like I'm saying. So whoever feels offended, once again, I'm sorry if I did not do what you want me to do. Me or no anybody me. Because nobody can come with such excuse or any alibi or any evidence or any reasonable come and evidence. Will it make any sense? Not with me. So nothing like that. Me or deceive anybody. I want to buy me or not on. Me or not on. To repay. So that is just the plain truth. I am saying that's just the plain truth, my brother. Thank you so much for having me.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀yin la máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Thank you so much for always being there. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin alábòsí ẹ̀yin ló burúkú. Ẹ̀yin tó bá fi ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú. Ẹ̀yin tó bá fi pè bí wọ́n ṣẹ̀yìn. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀yìn torí olórí burúkú ni ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. So if some of you that you're deceiving yourself with bóyá ẹ mọ àwọn kan ẹ mọ anything. Justice doesn't happen like that. And we as an individual, we already know that it's not going to be easy. So we are very much available to the justice Yemawa. But the fact that you think, some of you think we are not going to get justice for Mohbad, that's a lie. We are going to get the justice. Whether some of you likes it or not, we are going to get justice for Mohbad. So what if ẹ̀yin alábòsí ẹ̀yin olórí ibú what if we are going to get
the point is all that our complainants. So nobody will keep repeating until investigate àdúrà kó gbé video jáde. So and it's a murder case There is no statute of limitation. So, and it's not a cold case. So it's still very hot. So it is not over until it is over. Campus was say, whatever progress we need to have achieved, for Mohbad to get justice, they must arrest and investigate and to they include Adura àti Darusha. Ṣé yẹn lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ gbọ́ bá Mohbad lọ ṣe? Kó lọ arrest Adura àti Darusha. Ẹni tó pursue Bami pẹ̀lú wọn to stay back because probably it's not like he cannot go further. So that is the most important thing. So àwa náà la lè ṣe is just for him to succumb himself wherever he's found guilty or he's not above the law. He should get his punishment and learn from it. But come on, Karokiri, come on, Baba Mohbad is nobody. I want to learn to saw the celebrity only want to let to my low volume or to let to volume down or to let to guess is okay or to let to my phone lanka shift. Bori buruku yen feni to mo eku. I want compare ara yin pe yin lórúkọ jubilo tún kọrin bú mi. Tó bá yé pé aṣàgbákò lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà irú àwọn tó ń wà panelist káàkiri tó ń fún lówó ẹ lọ búyọ̀ mi gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbárù owó yẹn ẹ kọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rò dáadáa o nǹkan máa ṣe yín omi ní parọ́ fún yín o nǹkan máa ṣe wọ́n ẹ ń tẹ́ èmi tẹ́ bá pò yìí ẹ lọ bèrè ẹ bọ́ra ni mí o mi ò báyọ̀ lè rí gbogbo àwọn báyìí lórí social media ni.
It's really unfortunate.
Owó rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ fún yín gift máa bring me down láì ṣe láì lò.
They paid you. They are giving you money to, somebody died in his house. Are you even think, some of you, are you even worried about how the boy was killed in his house? He was murdered in his house.
And they only see, Baba, if you say I don't do anything, I just say talk. It's a different ball game. Look at too many actions and activities. There will be justice. You can't get justice by not fighting for it, including freedom. You must fight for it. And to get justice, you must be patient. Ẹ máa ní sùúrù, bọ́ ẹ máa jà fún. Àwọn tí ó ṣe kiri náà, àwọn náà máa jà. So, ẹ wá ń gba gift, ẹ ń gba owó, ẹ̀yin kan pè lẹ́yìn, ẹlẹ́wàá justice, ẹ speak on two sides of your mouth. Nǹkan máa ṣe yín.
Because when you fight corruption has a way of fighting back.
Exactly, my brother. God bless you.
You have to be strong to be able to defeat the corruption that is fighting back.
Gbogbo àwọn tó lè ń bú mi yìí, tẹ́ ń create platform, tẹ́ ń pera yín news, ẹ̀yin kọ́ ni ẹ pa Mohbad. Irú iṣẹ́ wo lẹ wá ń gbà tẹ́ rò pé iṣẹ́ tó make sense? Aládùn tí mò ń ṣe. Báwo ni wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ serve ìlú with people like you that doesn't even appreciate culture of sacrifice? Are you what I'm saying? Tó bá jẹ́ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ rò pé kẹ́tì àzú gbogbo yẹn kọ́ dẹ́dẹ́ rà lẹ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀ tọ́kọ ẹni ẹ̀ sọ pé gbogbo wàhálà tọkùnrin ti ṣe pẹ̀lú progress láti achieve ó ń jọ pé wọ́n ti ná tó 95 naira wà wá ní oṣù lórí láyà wà á máa sọ pé kò make any sense when the progress and the war is still on. You don't give accountability in the middle of the war. Tógun bá parí, now let's sit down. How did we go about it? Báwo lè ṣe báyìí? Then you start doing anybody lórí ojú ogun èmi nìkan ẹ̀yin lẹ sọ pé ìjọba justice ẹ̀yin náà lè ta fà fún mi látẹ̀yìn. Ọwọ́ yọra wọn sì mi ṣe justice mọ́. Tí mi bá níwèrè lórí kọ́, Wummi yẹn tó sọ pé òun lè dé police station. Fúnra ẹ̀kọ́ ló fẹsẹ̀ lọ sí Àbújá. Go and look at the invitation. Wọ́n sọ fún lọ́ọ̀yà tó dàbí àsálà tí ò gbó yẹn. Àsálà tó ti bàjẹ́.
Bọ̀dá ni mọ̀ nǹkan tí Wummi ṣe lọ sí tó fi report ẹ̀ l'Àbújá ni. Ẹ rántí pé November 3rd or something tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ rántí pé ọjọ́ ẹ̀ yẹ kó bọ́ sí ọjọ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe DNA test.
No, she test ìjọ yẹn they won't do it gbogbo yẹn kọ baba wọn kàn gbogbo yín ni ayé am saying wọn ti tó gbogbo nǹkan lẹ kọ́ tó lọ lásán wọn ti ní kọ́ gbé mi wọn ti tó gbogbo ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn ti gbogbo ẹ̀ the kókó of the matter is kò ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ló ṣe sọ not for now ayé am saying ká yìí fún bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn the truth is are we even ready for the real truth? Gbogbo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ikú Mohbad ẹni tí ò bá ti lè fèsì àwọn ẹbí Mohbad lè rí justice kò ṣe pé táwọn yẹn bá support yín the justice you want to get is against the family àwọn ló máa sa àwọn tó kù tó wà involve but the main sí òkun lágbo within under 24 hours. They are not doing it for externals. Irú bẹ̀rù wo lè ọmọ bẹ̀rù mi? Wàá pa mí lọ́mọ. Òkun yẹn wà nílé mi, ó ti kúrò mbẹ̀. Màá tún wá gbé lọ Kòròdú. Ok, tábà á ní lífà.
It was an agreement between Baba Mohbad, Wummi, and all those clowns. Definitely. With the WhatsApp group, it was all the agreement.
Definitely. Èyí tó funny jù ni pé kọ́kọ́ béèrè pé number one, naturally between you and my brother. Ṣé ẹni tí wọ́n sọ pé ó lóyún Mohbad yẹn, Wummi yẹn, let's assume tó sọ pé ó ní yẹn. Ṣé àwọn yẹn ló máa lọ sọ sí orí social media tẹ́tí gbọ́ ni àbáwọn Wummi? So definitely béèrè pé níbo ni source allegation yẹn ti jáde. Maybe you don't understand what I'm saying.
Yes,
I do. At that stage, tí Mohbad fi kú, Baba Mohbad kò ní idea whether any king or anybody is involved.
yes.
Àdúrà ò lè sọ pé òun mọ̀ the king is involved. Nobody knew. The only person that knew tó sọ ọ̀kan tó jọmọ was Gistlover.
Yes.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé sáàkù àwọn ará bí ni. Ṣó ti yẹ kọ́ mọ̀ sọ? But you be so surprised pé.
Ṣèbí tó tó dín kẹ́ tó jọ rẹ̀ ó confirm ẹ̀.
So ẹni tó ń gbé jáde sáàkù ara wọn ti gẹ̀ yẹn kọ̀sí tí orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn tóun trust ló máa ti sọ láàrin wọn kò mọ̀ pé lára wọn ni Gistlover. Nígbà tó wá rí pọ́n pé síta ló bá yẹ pé the only place tóun ti sọ àárín àwọn àǹtí mi àǹtí báyìí àtọmọ ẹ̀ àtẹ̀yàn báyìí ni lọ́wọ́ realize pé so àwọn ẹ̀rá bíi ni Gist father ó láti takú sí wọn lọ́rùn pé mo ti rọ́bó. So that is how the trajectory, because nobody was looking pé ta ló mú story ọba kan ló lọ́mọ tó gbé ẹ̀kọ́ gbé jáde. I can say ta ló mú jáde. Nobody is interested in that. Because bàbá sọ pé òun ò béèrè fún DNA láti lẹ̀ ọ̀tìgbà tí public béèrè lòun bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mọ̀ lòun ṣàrántí pé corona wọn fún òun ní placenta so kò ṣe kó béèrè fún justice láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò béèrè fún DNA láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo bíi tẹ́yìn public jà lọ ó sáfù sẹ́yìn ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ fi cash out lọ.
Because he confirmed that he confirmed pé òun like ariwo wìtìwìtì yẹn because that noise, that disagreement between the people on socials was generating money for him.
And of course traffic and attention to him. So ebi o le we don call it ẹsọ díẹ̀ kẹdákẹ́ tó ń tẹ́tí gbogbo àwọn tó fi dá for justice is madness and it's unacceptable in a civil society. Wọ́n ṣe pé yàrá máa sá kiri àwọn abẹ̀rù lóyún bẹ́yẹn ẹ̀ntì ruin bì. Wọ́n bá yọ gbogbo social media àwọn tó tẹ̀lé ẹ̀kọ́ lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan lẹ́yìn. Tógun bá dé gidi ṣé àwọn ẹlẹ́ dúró ni ta ló fẹ́ pè jáde. He has nobody to call out. Mo fọ́nà bàbúrà. You understand? So that's how we messed up and they don't like my guts. They were castigating me. Social media, but to offline, you know that I don't do nonsense. I can say
they didn't like the fact that over the time you stood your ground. You didn't deviate. Yeah. So if I notice it, gbogbo bàtàn kó ṣe wọn wá sọ́dọ̀ tèmi yẹn. I was paying the close attention to gbogbo bọ́yìn ṣe yẹn. My platform is not where you are going to come. They want to use Mohbad, yes, to use Mohbad's death to generate money or whatever donation you people. My platform is not for those kind of nonsense. You people knew I was standing on my feet. I was asking questions. Even when Yabo Joe and our cronies, I want with the Koshikiri, arrest I was questioning it. Competition I was questioning it because I really want to dive into it. So at the end of the day, gbogbo àwọn tó ń competitions tó ń arrest yẹn, àwọn tí wọn ò lè defend ara wọn, àwọn tí ò jẹun kánú, àwọn ìnógò spoil, lòun competitions lòun arrest ló ń ṣe bí wèrè fún. Competitions àwọn èèyàn gidi bíi tiwa. Because internet ò ní gbàgbé.
But just all the videos people avoid people like that one, Jare. Yeah, spoiler ni. I get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Because nǹkan tẹ́mi ń bínú sí ni pé people are asking questions. You don't expect everybody to like you. You don't expect everybody to love you. When you do something, we have a lot of people that want to scrutinize you. People will ask questions. Èèyàn ló kù kó ṣe dìyẹ, ọmọ kú sínú ilé ẹ̀. Ẹ wá lọ ń bá àwọn èèyàn tó ń béèrè question jà. How does that even make any sense? You stood your ground by shielding Wummi, who happens to be the girlfriend to late Mohbad. She was in the house when Mohbad died. She has the full information of what killed Mohbad. You shielded her. That is Yabojo. You created a WhatsApp group.
Are
you saying that everybody should be praising you and not ask questions? Àwọn olórí burúkú tó bá choose láti gba gbogbo àwọn itel phone tẹ́ra fún àwọn techno phone àtàwọn data tẹ́ ṣe fún wọn lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ pé kọ́ máa lọ sí fake account. Some of them have about 100 to 150 fake account, both accounts on their phones. Òun lè ṣe máa rí wọn tó máa ń wá tí wọ́n rí pé gbogbo àwọn tó wá ń bú yẹn wọn. No, there's no faces. There's no identity, no real identity. So when something like that happen, you are expecting everybody to be supporting you, to be shouting, Yabojo or Queen Mother. No. Some of us, we are not daft. Many of us are not daft. Many of us are not dumb. We are going to ask questions. That is why we have functioning brain. Everybody ló máa sùn ló máa kọjú sórí ìkan náà. Kò sí nǹkan tá à ń gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. The only thing tá a fẹ́ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ò di pé kí ló pa Mohbad lọ́nu ilé ẹ̀. He was killed in his house.
It's a system that will work for everybody. And
for everybody.
Our children, ourselves, our friends, our parents.
What are you saying? Kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú pé bóyá ọmọ president, àbọ̀mọ Ṣèyí Tinubu, àbọ̀mọ Imoni, àbọ̀mọ gbogbo àwọn wèrè tẹ́jọ́ ṣe bí olórí burúkú ọlọ́fẹ́ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. We are asking because you brought yourself into the matter. You were the first person to attack Naira Marley. You were the reason why Naira Marley was cancelled. So now you cannot play the victim card like they are attacking you. Nobody is attacking you. We are asking questions. What killed Mohbad in his house? Who barbed his hair? Why was he embalmed? Why did they lie that he died on the 12th when he actually died on the 11th? Why was he illegally embalmed? Why did they lie that they took his body to the Nigerian police station? Why was he horribly buried? Why were you and Toto Dike laughing in Ebony's casket? Where you went to get casket, you were saying, I'm going to turn down Ronnie. So we are asking questions.
Really, don't rule out the fact that the industry gods took part in the elimination of Mohbad. But
I know.
But Mohbad is obeying and working and acting the script of the general syndicate.
Yes, so I know.
I want to say deliver láti máa show face wọn.
That is why Tashembe a question. We are asking. Our question these are just the basic ones. We won't be this angry if the Nigerian system and the government is actually working. Look at what happened when they asked Sanwo-Olu. What happened to the justice for Mohbad? He was triggered. That says a lot about him. That was his response. A sitting governor. The boy died in your state. Mohbad died in Lagos State. And you are the chief security officer of Lagos State. You were angry. What happened? Why are you angry? They ask a simple question from a supposed state governor. Ṣé Mohbad máa kọ́ kú ni? Ṣó lè jọmọ Sanwó-Olú ló ṣọ́kú báyẹn? Tí gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa rí báyìí. Let us assume pé ọmọ Sanwó-Olú ló ṣọ́kú. Ṣọ́mọ aláwọ̀ kí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó máa ṣe tó hùwà tó hù yẹn. Ṣó lè jọmọ àwọn Adélékè family ló kú bẹ́ẹ̀, àbọ̀mọ Kọ́yà, àbọ̀mọ Dangote, àbọ̀mọ Dantata. Ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó máa lọ sí WhatsApp group báyẹn.
Beneficiary ó ti mọ̀ pé òun ò lọ sí second time ló ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn. Ibi táwọn Nàìjíríà yóò tún dúró de pamọ́ sí kọ́nà. Wọ́n dúró de pamọ́ sí kọ́nà. Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ tọrọ fúnra wa náà. Ṣó lè jọmọ Kọ́yà ló kú báyẹn, àbáwọn ọmọ Dantata, àbọ̀mọ Adédìbú, àbọ̀mọ Ṣùbọ̀mí tó ní FCMB, àbí àwọn Adélékè.
Àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n wà ní kò ní value.
So tọ́mọ tálíkà bá ti kú yẹn kò sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Are you serious?
Ohun tó fọ́ mi ni pé bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tálíkà yìí ló wá ń dìbò fáwọn ìjọba tá à ń lò.
Àwa ń béèrè question. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú tẹ̀ ẹ̀ jámọ̀ kọ́kọ́ yín èèyàn yẹpẹrẹ. Ẹ wá ṣe bí olórí burúkú. Ṣó lè jọmọ Adélékè ló kú? Àbódè jọmọ Tẹ́dọ́lá ní kọ́kọ́ ṣe ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó dẹ̀ máa lọ sí WhatsApp group. Àwa kó àwọn olórí burúkú ẹ̀ sínú ibẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe irú ìwà tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ń wù. Tó ń ṣe kámẹ́rà kan pariwo kiri Naira Marley lè pa á lọ́mọ kìnnìkan ó dẹ̀ ń bo Wùmí. Ṣó lè jẹ́ ọmọ olówó ọlọ́rọ̀ kan ló kú sí Èkó àbí ló kú sí Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó dẹ̀ máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa parọ́ fúnra yín ẹ̀ ń ba ayé jẹ́ náà. Look at us. Look at what is happening in the country. Even the terror attack that is happening in the north is not even affecting the sons and daughters or the grandchildren of these rich folks. Both the politicians, the political actors, the political elite, the religious scholars, and the traditional rulers, the insecurity in the country is not affecting them. It's not. It's not affecting them. It is the son and daughters of you. It is you and I who are the poor citizens. That's all this nonsense is affecting. If Mohbad happens to be the son of somebody who has a reputation in this country, are you telling me Ìyábọ̀ Òjó will have done what she did or what she's still doing? Obstructing justice? She openly obstruct. Are you people even making sense? Is it because we can all agree that Mohbad's father is a useless man? And the mother too. But that doesn't stop, that does not hinder the fact that they are his parents. They gave birth to him. They may choose to be stupid and if whatever they choose to be. But the fact remains that they are his parents. You can't take that away from the whole picture.
They failed the boy and
they failed him. So because they failed him, are we going to deny the fact that they are his parents? If Baba Mohbad happens to be a rich man, a known person in this country, a rich man in this country, or the mother happens to be a rich man in this country, would they have treated the case the way they did? Would they?
Nigeria was Baba me. That's why we are doing all of these things. I just want my country to get better. And I want to
you people now ganged up. You are now throwing tantrums to the people who truly want justice for Mohbad. Throwing tantrums, causing and creating unnecessary problems, just to ensure that the case is, what is wrong with us? We are asking questions. We are not even asking for too much. Why are they not doing the right thing? Why is the law not taking its course? Why are these people that was in the house when Mohbad died, why are they not in prison? Why are they not in detention? Why are they not in court? Even the boy that was not in the house when Mohbad died, by name Prime Boy, went to prison for 4 months. Even Naira Marley that was not in Nigeria was invited back to Nigeria and he went to prison. So what happened to the people that was actually in the house when the boy died? Why are they working? Why are they free? Why? So because the system is extremely corrupt, then we should all let this go. Justice. You lie. You people lied. because of justice for Mohbad, many people lost their jobs, lost their relationship, lost a lot of things. The same people who claimed that they were looking for justice for Mohbad, they started going to people's workspace, making them lose their jobs, looking for people's home address. What do you people want to do with the address?
They knew a nurse was involved. They refused to tell us about the nurse.
Yes.
But they were telling us about Prime Boy. You don't understand? Industry gods. Share industry gods in nothing.
Because my girlfriend Mohbad, she even lied on national television when she went to Arise Television or whatever channels that Prime Boy logo the Mohbad ni Obema Koje.
Imagine. You can imagine.
She even lied on national television.
Just so paro pe mi gan wọ́n ní ke mi wá wo phone, pé kí wá wo phone tó wà ní command, pé 3 seconds video wọ́n ní kí wá wo full one. Meanwhile, that's Damola tí wọ́n stage. Nígbà tí he heard pressure, only okay, let me speak the truth. I have deleted the video before I was arrested in Ogombo, before I was taken to the police station. So, in Boloti, the video, the Lagos State Police Command. Though, Otu Paramoroni, and he indicted himself for deleting.
The fact, you know why I'm angry about this whole thing? The fact that the Nigerian police refused to work on the 3 seconds video. The fact that Adura lied, the fact that Adura lied that he sold his phone to that useless boy. Yes, I know. I said the fact that the Nigerian police refused to work with that information says a lot about how they were paid to ensure that the justice is delayed.
The person that was there with me was Baba Mohbad, and he's enabling them. I saw the whole stuff. I said, this is pure nonsense. And they were saying video 1932 money I do not believe but I felt it all refused.
The lies was just too obvious.
They refused to bring the extension, which is very simple. Bring Adura in. If you about to delete it, or the iPhone, just get a new iPhone for him. Same squad, you know, not condemn by the iPhone. Download it and the video will come back. And then we are on our way to justice. But one man to one way, what them want to marimbe. Those are the people the police are shielding. And we can't accept our Nigerian police to stand with murderers, cultists, and assassins, terrorists. In this open case, the facts of this case are too obvious. It's my country. I have a dream of how I want my country to look like, so that it can be safe for you, Benin. It can be safe for Agia. It can be safe for visitors to Nigeria. It's really rely. Or if you are safe to feel a drawing. And people can fulfill dream we feel push better. I have a role to play. 40-something years, a law change. What a problem with NEPA and Jogumbani, it is hereditary and national, it's forever. It should be a problem in NEPA. So 60 years, the solution, see, and we keep giving birth to children that are going to universities, cannot provide solution. We keep putting our politicians, investing our future to say, take our future and our commonwealth. Voting for the next government with Mohbad's case not resolved is voting that how they killed Mohbad. I am voting for a government. This is how I want my son to be killed. This is how I want my daughter to be killed. This is what I want the police to do when it comes to my own case. Because that is the meaning of your vote. So, better read on him. Because that is the meaning of your vote. If they cannot resolve a clear-cut case as simple as this, and they are enabling the family to twist the brain of the public, I want to decide this is a system. Killings by music industry. Oshemi, hello Yimbopa, hello Kamole. Industry goes no bad. Are you protecting them? What stops you mentioning them? It's absurd. at a point only bàbá Mohbad òun ní audio tó sọ pé kọ́ yìí lóhun lórí ó gbé sílẹ̀ only bàbá ẹ fẹ́ pa mí ẹ fẹ́ pa Liam bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pa promise àbí it's a serious and a weighty allegation ìyá Mohbad ní òun sọ bàbá yẹn ibi tọ́gbé lọ òun lọ sí pa ẹ kọ́ ọmọ lọ́rùn ẹ gbé sínú pósí ẹni pé pósí yẹn kéré is that who we are as Nigerians gbogbo yẹn lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fi gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì táwa dìbò fún lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ cover ṣáwa lásán ikọ̀ fi ọjọ́ ọ̀la àti destiny ọmọ tèmi ṣerú ẹ̀ if we keep quiet they would continue to be it will become a norm àwọn ọmọ 23-year-old sí òkú ó dẹ̀ ti gbọ́ngbọ́n ibi tá a bá lé ayé dé picture you burying your parents kíkọ́nu family member yìí kó wá ju aṣọ funfun àdó sórí pósí òbí picture what it will look like until Ìyábọ̀ àtàwọn wèrè àti family tó fẹ́ ká accept it and you could realize at the end of the day bàbá ní àlè ló pa Mohbad he failed to point to the end.
pé tó bá ti ṣe DNA òun máa sọ
ẹ̀ pọ̀ sí owó tó wà lọ́wọ́
wọn. why not tell the public
no you will say
àlè that killed Mohbad.
we are in court by the special grace of God tó bá ti succeed you will say it bàbá àti ṣe àwọn àríwá àwọn fẹ́ rí wàhálà ni meanwhile at the end of the day bá jẹ́ parọ́ fún yín Mohbad máa rí justice.
Of course.
I'm telling you the honest truth. Everything is coming out. And to my lójú inú ni. Èyí tẹ́mi kọ́ ọmọ tó guarantee ni ẹ̀ ó kọ́ gbogbo ni. Mohbad 101% will get justice. Ó máa shock everybody. Àfẹ́ni tó bá ní vision if you are myopic. I get what I'm saying. We will continue to fight. We will continue to risk our everything to stand by the cause of justice. And once again, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting this far, that have donated, that have contributed, whatever it is, whatever every role anybody is playing, it is for good. And if in any way I have offended anybody, genuine offense, or whatever, I am deeply sorry, but I am sorry I cannot stop pursuing the cause of justice for Mohbad. And I will pursue it to the end, no matter whose us is God. I am not here to lick us, and I'm not here to, to praise or to, whatever it is. I just want to stand by what is right and play my part. In this motion, Lord, creating NGO meaning since 2018. Money wrote in fair play. Please do not stop me from playing my part. It doesn't matter whatever I sacrifice in the process. It is my calling. And I'm not regretting it. So thank you, and God bless you for those that listen with open mind and with clear conscience. Oniliage, I appreciate you, my brother. Once in a while, I'll be pumping it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for
this. Your portrait, I admire go. Where I tell me about what I will do is I'll go and take a picture like this, and then. Mama, so don't worry, I promise you that I'll go after this. So that when you see it, you don't say, so you are doing some things that people really admire. So I love it. Amudo Koniloto. I'm going to see my God. October ni mo ti lá píópíó gbẹ̀yìn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad náà. Gbogbo àwọn àgbàdùn yìí mo sá fún wọn ni. Ibi tó yẹ pé normally naturally as an artist àṣekínni kò sí wàhálà fún wa wọn lépa anybody. I can say mo dórí owó tá a yé sí pé mi ìtẹ̀ bóyá mo lẹ́kùn gan. I can say olùyẹ̀ máa lọ rọ́ọ̀lù good ẹ̀sìn. You understand? So ọlọ́ọ̀ ìbọn báwo báyìí wọ́n pé ìwọ náà kí ni mo dá sí ògùn ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo kọ́kọ́ lọ sọ di kiri mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ yìí.
bọ̀dá mi kó tó di pẹ́ lọ ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad dé sometimes tẹ bá dájókòó tẹ bá jẹ́ni tó wà tẹ pé we are putting aside the emotion this emotion we are putting it aside we are trying to be logical now. Let us be logical. It doesn't even make any sense.
No.
When Tabadawa, a normal person, anybody to brain and function, Tobadajoko, Tabadawa will be
blame Lagos State government and the police. Every problem people trusted Iyabo Ojo as an activist. They thought she is genuine. Nítorí pé ó gbàràdà ní kéésì bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ kó wèrè ò lè gbọ́ kó lọ títí. So immediately she realized that emotion and whatever it is, ó ti involve wọ́n fẹ́ fi ọkùnrin kan wọ́n ti ṣe stories lọ́wọ́ ó da public nù. So it was now difficult to generate another activist to be on the front line. So ọlọ́pàá àti ìjọba wọn ò rí ẹni tó máa speak on behalf of the public again, because the family was part of those that attacked and compromised Mohbad. Ikú lé Mohbad kú. Ó lé àwọn aláta lọ́wọ́ mbẹ́ o. But ikú lé ni. So immediately it was a soft landing. The synergy between the government and the police. Then ìjà tó wá wà láàrin bàbá yẹn àti gẹ́ yẹn. The girl needs to look for people to protect òun náà against bàbá yẹn, because bàbá yẹn máa ń pa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó, because owó ló ń bọ́ ojú ọmọ ìyá jẹ́. Gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn eventually ni pé ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Owó ta fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ta rò pọ́n lọ́wọ́ nu kó ẹni. Nísìnyí ìwọ ló fẹ́ lọ gbà. Èmi dẹ̀ ló yẹ kọ́kọ́ fún. Tó bá lè ti dán ọ̀wọ́ ìwọ ló máa ga sọ lọ. Mohbad bá ló sọ pé àjàntúkà àtàgbárì ẹnu yóò ní kó títí tí a máa fi ráwọn ọmọdé dé. So that was why it was easier for the Lagos State government, the Lagos State Police Command, to compromise that deal. Government ò kí lọ́wọ́ sórí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ sí báyìí. Gbogbo àwọn. Because àwọn kò fẹ́ torí pé àwọn kò fẹ́ kàn ṣe. Kò sáyé ọmọ yìí sọ pé gbogbo wọn lọ ṣe corona fún yẹn wọn gbé lọ kiri kan bọ̀ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ò ní lọ́rọ̀ owó yẹn láyé lórí òkú èèyàn kan. Tí kọ́kọ́ tìbí tó ti wú òkú jáde kẹ́ wọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn ambulance tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni. Wọ́n rán íméjì Lagos nígbà yẹn wọ́n lọ fi kí ló kọ space bus yẹn pọ́rọ́ pé òun lọ fi lọ wú òun lọ fi gbókù Mohbad wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ sọ wípé àwọn ò ráyè.
Sienna ọkùnrin Sienna lọ bí pé
so wọ́n ti fún yín ní flashpoint then ẹ wá lọ ṣe èèyàn kan sá lọ èèyàn kan takú ohun tó máa fi resolve ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé wọn ò wá fẹ́ lọ they want to keep